What's going on Facebook and YouTube and the internet? We are here live from Pirate Field streaming Appling County as they play host on senior night to the Lone County Blue Tide. And I know you've been here several times, but I just going to let everybody know I'm Jordan Ball, and this is my partner in crime today, Mr. Mason Parker. Mason, got a good ball game coming up today.
We do. It's going to be a big one for both teams as the Pirates need to win tonight and tomorrow night to clinch the 2 seed.
That's right.
And if we lose tonight, then, well, we've got the 3 seed, and we pray that Pierce County can take care of business and handle Brantley like they should. But we're shooting for 2 wins and 2 nights here to lock that 2 seed up, Jordan.
I say a quick little to end the whole thing, do a little 2-game win streak and be done with it. Man, that's how I look at it.
Be nice to go out with a win right here on senior night as well.
Oh yeah, we've got I think 4 seniors tonight. They're going to be honored after the game. So hey, I know you're tuning in, and we're hoping for a Pirate victory, but don't go away just yet. After the game's over, we're going to honor those seniors and make sure you guys get to see them as well. But we got 4 seniors tonight on the ball club. It's going to be Malachi Mullis, one of our seniors, along with Aiden Livingston and Bo Peacock and Harrison Simmons. So the 4 seniors tonight. And I know when I was on senior night, you wanted to go out with a win.
Man, without a doubt. It just leaves a little sour taste in your mouth that you can't ever get back.
Exactly.
And, man, this bunch actually, heck, means a little more to me, actually. I love people and love ball, but this is actually the first bunch I ever got to coach All-Stars by myself. Jay Powers left us mid-season for some work stuff, and he was like, hey, you got them. They're yours.
They're yours.
So this was my this senior group right here was my first ever, alone, solo, dolo coaching All-Stars. So, man, I'm getting old. For the first time.
If you're getting old, I'm getting old.
There you go. You're only a couple years older than me.
Yeah.
We'll say that.
Yeah, we'll say that. I'll tell you one thing about these seniors, though. When you look at them, you look at it this way right here. This might be my last chance to play a game right here, and I want to make sure I go out with a W.
Without a doubt.
So I think if nothing else, you're going to see them give pretty much everything they've got tonight, try to get that W. And we hope they can, and we know they can.
Hopefully so. Hey, we were in a very similar scenario last season.
Yeah.
We played some nitty-gritty baseball all the way through the season, roughly a 500 baseball club.
Mm-hmm.
But come to the end of the regular season and then the beginning of the playoffs, hey, wise man once told me it's all about when you get hot.
Exactly.
And this Pirate bunch got hot last time about this same time of the year, so maybe we can turn that faucet on and run the table again.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, but I'll tell you, they got a task today because they were winning the game against Lone County back on the 19th. I think it was Tuesday.
Yeah.
Winning the ball game, doing a great job through about 5 innings. And the next thing you know, some hits started falling for them, and we started hitting it, right at them. And
that's right.
We ended up losing the ball game, I think 7-3 or something like that.
I believe that was the score. This
scrappy bunch.
This Lone County bunch right here, I've got a couple buddies that keep up with them, and man, one never ever can count them out. And as far back as when I was playing them too, don't matter if you've got 10-run lead on them. These dudes never give up. And this ball club they got this year, I would go out on a limb and say is one of the best baseball teams that they've had in 10 or 15 years.
Well, I'll go ahead and tell you kind of date myself here, but going back to when they won the championship here, we went over and played Lone County, and I think in the 5th inning it's like 1-0. What's going on? They're scrappy, they don't quit, and
without a doubt.
Put it this way, they swing at everything and they got good pitching, so that can be dangerous.
And then you back it up with a little good defense, and it's a recipe for success.
Yeah, they're going through the starting lineups here on the PA if we want to go ahead and get that Lone County starting lineup for us.
Yes, sir. I'll go ahead and get this Lone County Blue Tide for us. So, in right field leading off, we got number 10, Brennan Lee. We've got Dwayne Rowe playing center field, batting in the 2-hole. He's also number 2. Number 22, Jacob Struble. He's playing left field and is going to be in the 3-hole for Lone County. Number 13, Daniel Edwards. He'll be holding down the hot corner in the cleanup spot. Number 11, Joseph K-Mac will be doing the pitching tonight for Lone County. Number 27 will follow him, Shannon Filkins. He will be DHing for Kenny Pickens, who will be behind the plate tonight for Lone County. Number 8, Nick Sizemore will be behind Kenny Pickens, and he will be playing second base tonight for Lone County. Number 6, Blake Highland will follow him, as he'll be playing first base. And to round out Lone County's lineup, number 42, Cole Moss will be playing shortstop. And then on the bench, you've got number 1, Gio Jackson, number 4, Seth Struble, 5, Ryder Dawson, number 12, Landon Runyon, and number 25, Stephen Wyatt, coached by James Hobbs. Assistant coaches Tyler Chambliss, Kenny Pickens.
That's for Appling County Pirates. They're going through it right now. Pitching and leading off for Appling County going to be number 9, Dason Griffiths, followed in the 2-hole by the right fielder Malachi Mullis. The catcher is going to be batting third, Dawson Griffiths. Cleanup hitter is your shortstop, Patrick Crosby, tonight. Third baseman, Aiden Livingston, will be batting fifth, followed by Jacob Gardner, the DH. In the 6-hole, batting seventh will be Grayson Hall, the first baseman for the Pirates, followed up by the left fielder, Bo Peacock. And then Harrison Simmons in center field will be batting ninth. And Jacob Gardner is going to be batting for our second baseman, Colin Walsden. And tonight the national anthem is about to start, so we're going to pause for just a moment.
Honor our country.
As we honor America.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we've held as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
Well, there was the national anthem. I believe it's one of our kids at our high school. Let me tell you something. They did a fantastic job with that right there.
And he had some chords on him, boy.
He's blessed with some pipes.
Some pipes, as my daddy would say.
Blessed with some pipes. Hey, got Dason Griffiths on the mound getting his warm-up pitches in, getting ready to start off the senior night game for your Pirates, and Dawson Griffiths back behind the plate getting ready. And, hey, look, I'm looking for a good ball game. And like I said earlier in the broadcast, we had a 7-3, 7-4 ball game the other day. We were winning a majority of that ball game.
It was 2-1 until the bottom of the fifth inning, wasn't it?
Something like that, yeah. It was close. And so, you hate those games slip away from you, but, hey, you get three. It's best 2 out of 3 to kind of win this series, and all we've got to do is it's still in our control. You know, you take care of business, you get what you want out of this, and that's wrapping up that 2 seed and getting at least a playoff game at home.
That's correct. You're never in a bad situation when you control your own destiny. So at least we still have that in play for us. And, I mean, the Pirates' problem all year is we've just beat ourselves. Continue to put ourselves in situations to win games, but we just can't quite close them out.
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and say, if you're watching us online right now, especially on Facebook, hey, go ahead and share that. Let's get these seniors some publicity and this ball club some publicity and share what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and say, football team had a great year. Whether it's been football or baseball and all these other sports, especially some of the lady sports and things like that, I mean, it's been a good year for Appling County sports. Softball,
state championship, and
even on the middle school level.
Soccer.
I mean, football and wrestling on the middle school and softball at the middle school. It's just been one thing after another. So I hear Chris and David say it. I'm not going to steal it from them, but it's an exciting time to be a Pirate fan.
I'm telling you. And Here in Appleton County, we have been blessed with an abundance of talent, athletically, all around. It's amazing, and everybody doesn't quite get the praise that they deserve, but, man, we sure are blessed here in Appleton County.
We sure are. So it looks like we're getting ready to go here, Mason, and it looks like number 10, Brennan Lee, getting ready to step into the box for the Blue Tide, and we are ready for baseball. And, man, hey, we couldn't ask for a better day to have a ball game, can we?
This is some good stuff right here. I'm trying to share this thing on Facebook, Jordan. Just
Brennan Lee, the batter, Dwayne Rowe.
we'll try to give some shout-outs like they do
go.
when we get it pulled up. But
yeah, it's going to be – we got big shoes to fill. And the first pitch of the ball game is on the way from Dason Griffiths. A breaking ball to start us off at the knees for a called strike.
Nice little breaking pitch there.
Very, very odd. Pitching backwards right out the gate. I like it. Really do. Another breaking ball.
Back to back.
Yes, sir.
I will take that all day. And, hey, that's a nice little breaking pitch right there.
For sure. And now you've got the hitter in the palm of your hand because he's done seen 2 breaking balls, and you're like, for sure he's not going to throw 3 in a row. But then again, you got that mid to high 80s fastball sitting back too.
Does it again.
3 breaking balls in a row.
Look at that.
To send down Brennan Lee on strikes.
And I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, beautiful execution on that. And if you're on deck, Mason, you see 3 breaking balls to start the game. What do you think's coming now?
Man,
you got to be looking curveball right
here. Breaking ball
here.
is in the back of your head, but your good hitters, they don't deviate away from their plan just like that. In the first fastball of the game, you see he's fouled off over the first base dugout. But, hey, as a good hitter, you see it, but you got to stick to your game plan. And that's fastball first, adjust to the breaking ball. 0-1 here to the 2-hole Dwayne Rowe.
Ooh.
A called strike on a breaking ball that just caught the inside corner.
I want to point out something. That fastball come in and look about right around 89, 90, and then there's 67 mile-an-hour curveball.
Man,
that's
rough.
That's difficult as a hitter right
0-2.
there. It's like it throws him another breaking pitch right there.
One hopper right back to Dason over to first base to Grayson Hall. And 2 quick outs here in the top of the first for you Appleton County Pirates as we are going smooth right now. And that's going to bring in number 22, Jacob Struble.
You couldn't ask for a better start so far.
You couldn't.
You could not ask for a better start.
Knock on some wood. And if Dason settles in, I'll go out on a limb and say he's one of the better young arms in the state when he's on.
Maybe going to change up.
I was going to say, it looked like to be a circle change that just didn't quite finish. So, first ball of the game from Dason Griffiths. 1-0 here to the 3-hole. Fastball, back to Patrick, hopped over, and the throw over. So, ball deflected off of Dason Griffiths' glove. Patrick Crosby fields it right there at shortstop off the deflection. Throw over to first base, and that is a quick 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the first as we go to the bottom half.
We're going to pause real quick, I think, pay a few bills, and
yes,
we'll be right back with the bottom of the first. Your Pirates coming up.
All right, we're back here at Pirate Stadium in Baxley, Georgia. Pirates with a quick 1-2-3 top half of the first, and we're rolling into the bottom half, looking solid. Jordan, what you think?
Looking solid so far. See if we can capitalize, The first pitch there misses to Dason. Looks like Joseph
K-Mac
on the mound for the Blue Tie. But one thing you want to do, if you can get that 1-2-3 and then put a couple on the board,
Man.
it really does a lot for you.
The confidence is just going to be hammered into the ground.
Misses with that one low, so quick 2-0 counts.
Yes,
completely opposite of what Dason did. He
That's
got 0-2
exactly
on the first
right.
guy. And
2 straight breaking balls and 2-0 here to Dason. Let's see.
yeah,
Okay.
he took a lot off of that one there and just grooved the fastball, looks like, in there.
So 2-1 here to Dason on the called strike on the outside corner. Yeah, if we could just throw up 1 or 2 right here.
Taken up high there by
Missed up. Yes, sir.
Dason. Missed up on that one. So now good hitters count. And I always say 2-0 and 3-1, you look for one pitch, and if it's there, you swing out of your
It's got to be
shoes.
like our hitting coaching college. It's got to be that A++, and if it's
There it
not,
was.
and
Long fly ball to right center. Feel like the right fielder
Yes,
lost
sir.
it to begin with.
seeing his number, and
He recovered well, though.
he got a very bad jump on that ball and recovered extremely well. So tip of the cap to the right fielder. He's out there in right field. I think that's their leadoff hitter, Brennan Lee, who initially got an awful jump and then recovered and made the over-the-shoulder catch.
He waited several seconds. It
Yes,
looked like
sir.
before he went to it, but nonetheless, 1 out.
A
Nobody
very good
on,
play from Lone County's right fielder. So that brings in Malachi Mullis to the box.
Swinging at the first pitch over the right side. First baseman's
And a
going to field it. It's
one-hopper.
going to be a foot race to the bag, and not in time. And that right there, folks, if you are a young kid watching this game right now, that is why you hustle out
That
of the box.
is exactly right. It's one thing you can't buy at the store.
That's going to go down as an infield single right there.
Yes, sir. First hit of the night for either team. So
That right there is a hustle single. It goes down as just a regular old hit on the scoreboard.
That's right.
But when you look at it, that right there is that's the plays that change the game. And hey, that's one of your seniors. I told you.
there you go. Look at there.
Going to be fighting hard. Looks
Their
like
battery's fully charged.
ready
looks-
to go.
Looks like Dawson Griffiths is going to step in. Quick pick off to first base to keep Malachi honest.
Yeah. Just give me a little, hey, I know you over there kind of look.
Yeah. That's right.
See what we can do right here. Go ahead and jump on him as
Be nice.
Dawson's at the plate. He gets his sign, delivers. Dawson
Breaking
lays
ball.
off that breaking ball.
Just missed a hair low. So 1-0 here to the Pirate catcher. The Pirates do not need to make mistakes on the base paths tonight. I believe we made a couple the other night, and man,
About 65-mile-an-hour curveball just slowly worked its way in there.
hanging. But, hey, Dawson was ahead in the count. Wasn't what he was looking for, so laid off. 1-1.
On the way. Swings it out. That's
A hit and run
looks like
on a
bullet.
line.
Over the center fielder's head. That's trouble. Malachi's rounding second on his way to third. Now he's rounding third. Looks like Dawson's going to hold up at
Yes, sir.
second. And that right there, folks, is an absolute bullet.
That was a
Up the
missile.
middle. That is an outfielder's worst nightmare, if you ask me.
Yes, sir. He was coming in to back up the throw initially on the steal, and then Dawson hits a BB Scud missile right back through the middle.
He had a scud miss. You said
And
it
he had
right.
already, the center fielder's quick. He had already taken about 3 steps in to back up the throw, and next thing you know, he's got about a 90-mile-an-hour ball coming back at him.
And sometimes those balls, it's hard to
Man.
judge them when they get hit, and the worst thing that happens is when they get hit, they start knuckling at you.
Yes, sir.
So now you got a pinch runner in there for the catcher. Going to be Mason Williamson over there at second now. Runner at second, 1 out. Already 1 run in, and
Yes, sir,
cleanup
and this
hitter
is-
Crosby up at the plate,
This
man.
is exactly what we were talking about the Pirates needed to do after a very smooth and a very quick top half of the first. It's exactly what the doctor
you
ordered.
want. And I really hope that Patrick's patient. Right? He wants to be
Very.
selective. Pitcher's a little rattled already. Got went off speed again for
Yes,
a
sir.
ball. He's been hanging them. Let's see if we can do some damage with this right here. Fouls that one off.
Good pitch to hack at.
He was on that one right there. Just fouled it back out of play. And a lot of times you look at those foul balls and say, well, they were off on that one. Well, sometimes when it's like that right there, you're on it just maybe a hair under.
That's
a hair
exactly right. You know, it's hard to square up a baseball with a round bat.
late. 1-1 pitch on the way.
Just caught the outside corner.
Yeah, big breaking ball right there.
So 1-2 here to Pirate cleanup hitter Patrick Crosby. You got Mason Williamson. Man, pitcher's not overpowering, so
I think you sit curveball and adjust to that fastball.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree. I'm gonna sit fastball. He's not throwing. He's low 70s fastball. You know, curveball 65, 68. Heck, I'm sitting fastball. Not much difference in the curveball. I'm gonna try to work this 3-4 hole, make sure I stay on it.
Yeah.
Because this is the pitcher that will get you to roll over 10, 15 times a game and kill us.
Yep.
But then again, like you've been saying, obviously he's got a lot of faith in his breaking ball. Heck, he's
threw it again and just missed it in the dirt. Yeah.
He's threw 12 or 13 pitches and 50% or better have been breaking balls.
And that last one was about a foot in front of the plate. So 2-2 on the way.
59 footer. Looks like a 65-mile-an-hour changeup or just a fastball he took something off of. So Crosby's worked it back full here. So 3-2.
Got a full count, man at second, 1 out, and clean up at the plate.
Pirates have already pushed one across. That is, you cannot watch that pitch.
Comes down low with looks like maybe let's say a fastball.
It was a fastball at the knees.
Low.
It's a.
You can't, and then that's that play. You can't watch when you got 2 strikes like that. You got to foul it off unless you just know that it's not there.
Yes, sir. That brings up another one of our seniors, I believe, Aiden Livingston.
You live and you learn. Next time at the plate, I don't think he'll watch.
That's exactly right. No, sir.
First pitch on the way to Aiden. He gets to the left side. That's going to be a gapper. We may have a play at the plate. Round and third, they're sitting him. We got a relay coming in. The throw home is in time, and he's out of there.
Great relay.
Perfect relay.
Yes, sir. Tip the cap.
Relay.
You got Mason Williamson who's got good wheels. Hey, bottom of the first, you got to try it.
Hey, you going ahead and trying to be aggressive, but hey,
see what you're working with.
Hey, didn't pay off. Great relay. Got to tip your cap to Long County on that one. They get out of the inning, so we get 1 run on 3 hits. We'll go to the top half of the second. 1-0 Pirates.
Sounds good.
Back here in the top half of the second, Pirates got a 1-2-3 inning there in the first. Looking to do it again, but we got a 1-0 lead. Mason and Long County stepping to the plate.
Let's see, who have we got? Looks like number 13, Daniel Edwards. He's holding down the hot corner tonight. And just real quick, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, you're going to see 2 numbers appear in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen while watching. The first number that pops up is the velocity, the speed of the pitch. The second number is the throwback. So pay attention to the first one. It's going to be the highest number, and that's going to be your pitcher's velocity. So if that's something you like to keep up with or watch, it's right there in the bottom right-hand corner. Yep. We'll thank Mr. Cole Gardner for hooking us up with that one.
It's the man.
So what's that, 3-0 real quick.
Real quick.
Complete opposite start of top of the first.
Inning, yeah. Thank all y'all for joining us on the line so far. Got a pretty good group looking in and watching some Pirate baseball today on Facebook. Goes up high with a fastball there and misses.
Man,
so
4 in a row.
4 in a row, and just like that, they've got the leadoff man on.
Yes, sir. It's going to bring the pitcher himself, Mr. Joseph K. Mack, to the plate.
Seeing if he can help himself out right here. He's got a man on.
Let's see what Long County's going to try to play like tonight. We're going to play some small ball, or we're just going to let it rip.
Give a couple of shout-outs here in just a minute on Facebook. You're going to pick off play over to first. Sometimes you don't show your best move first.
No,
you do a little good, better,
that's
best.
Exactly right.
Just let them know I see that you're over there, so don't get too excited. Don't think I'm not going to throw over at you.
He was getting a fairly healthy lead as well.
He's got a pretty decent lead right there.
Pretty healthy lead.
Several steps over at first. So.
Yes, sir. So we'll see.
See what he decides to do. Throw it back over again.
And barely gets in.
Back. Now, here's one thing you've got to do as a pitcher. You see the runner over there. He's getting a really good lead. But at the same time, you don't want to let him distract you from the batter here.
You don't want to. You don't want.
Pitch.
That's exactly right. You want to dictate the speed of the game. You do not want the runner to get between your ears, and
you see it happen a lot, especially in the major leagues and even
exactly
at the professional
right.
level. 3
Back
throws
again.
over there, and he's back again. If nothing else, he's making him tired.
That's exactly right.
So
we'll see what the game plan is here. Are we going back over there? Are we going to throw Joseph K. Mack a pitch right here?
Saw Chris Floyd comment earlier and said David Jr., so I'm not sure if he's referring to you or me.
He's definitely referring to you, I believe. Y'all both go to Church of God.
That's got to be it. He misses again. That's going to make 5 straight.
5
out of
straight
the zone.
balls. Yes, sir. Fastball missed down and away. So
if I'm on the mound right now, I just kind of say, okay, I got the guys at first, and trust my catcher behind the plate. Let me just go ahead and focus on this.
Trust my defense. That's exactly right.
Roll a pair right here and clear the base path.
That's exactly right. 6 straight balls right here for Dason Griffiths to open up the.
Might see a visit here in a minute. There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Got a shortstop coming and say, hey, man, I realize that's 6 in a row. Just
it's all good.
take it easy. We're good. You got a good defense behind you. Don't worry about it.
Pitch to us.
Pitch to us. That's right.
It's a team sport for a reason. Nobody likes to pitch to contact. Everybody loves the old strikeout, but hey, especially with these pitch count rules now, contact's your best friend.
Hey, if you can stay low in the zone, you're going to throw a lot of ground balls.
That's exactly right. 2-0 pitch on the way.
There it
Oh,
is.
circle change that backed up across the outside corner for Dason Griffiths. So it's just a circle change that gets him out of the rut. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Joseph K. Mack.
Looks like both pitchers are kind of trusting the off speed a little bit more.
That's exactly
what they got
right.
more confidence in right now.
For sure. Still no outs here in the top of the second. We've got Mr. Daniel Edwards taking the lead over there at first. Another throwback over.
Ooh, that's about the closest one we've had so far.
Yes, sir.
With the 2 umpire setup too, normally you have a 3 umpire setup. You'd have the ability to kind of have somebody right there at the bag, and we're gonna really have to get him off to see it. You know, those bang bang plays are probably gonna go to the runner on this right now.
Without a doubt, it's gonna have to be pretty obvious for Stevie to call him out right there.
2-1 on the way, off speed again.
Another circle change that must have missed outside. Looked to be about belt high. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Dason Griffiths is off to a fairly rough start here in the top half of the second after a 1-2-3. Very efficient top half of the first.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't matter if he swung or not. That was in the zone.
So counts back full.
Slightly.
A little half swing, but it was a called strike on the pitch. He called that same pitcher strike on Patrick Crosby to ring him up in the bottom half of the first. So
if he likes it there, leave it there.
Hey, all I ask is consistency. That's it. It's a 3-2 count. Strike 3.
Yes, sir. Right at the knees.
He's called it. That's the 3rd time he's called that pitch this game, and looks like he's going to call it all game. Honestly, a bunch of people will jump up and down and shout. I love that call. You know, that's what pitchers call. It's at the knees, maybe half a ball below the knees, but you know, if you come up any higher, you're taking the ball out of the pitcher's hand.
Yeah, designated hitter up Shannon
Filkins.
Filkins, it looks like, yeah. DHing for the catcher, Kenny Pickens.
Kenny Pickens.
Kenny Pickens.
Kenny Pickens, where do you think he's going to go in the draft?
If I had to guess, I say he's got a good chance of going quick. And to throw down the second, we got him to run down and skips away. Man, that was an opportunity right there.
Called strike on the pitch, so 0-1 count here to Kenny Pickens.
Took off running and kind of said, I regret this decision, and took off back to first, but the ball did skip away, so.
So 0-1 pitch here to Mr. Shannon Filkins. As the runner over at first has definitely got Dason thinking now. Another circle change. Missed down in the zone, so even up the count here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got 1 out here in the top of the second. Pirates do lead Long County Blue Tide 1-0. Got a quick first run in the bottom half of the first.
On the way and catches the outer half there, Mason, on that one.
Yes, sir. So something in the last 4 or 5 pitches has changed for Dason. Found his groove again.
You know, whenever Patrick come talk to him and say, hey, man, you know, if I had to guess, we don't have a mic out there, but
that's
it's just
exactly
kind of, hey, look, calm down, let us work, we got you.
Hey, that's right. Some of that good senior leadership coming out. Hey, he's gone. He had him timed to go to first. All right, we got the 1 out.
Had 2 strikes on him, but that was kind of a, hey, I'm going to go ahead and send him. And
that's right. It was almost like he had him timed, but he didn't go to the plate on the exact moment he thought he was, and a little hesitant step, but nonetheless, I guess the job is done. Worked just as good of a bunt or anything. So that's your second out here in the top of the second.
Got a little church conference going on the mound right now.
There you go.
They got everything budgeted and figured out, and they're going to come on back now.
Yes, sir. A little quick conference on a Sunday night.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. You need them every once in a while. So they got a man at second scenario, guy at second, leadoff walk at second at that. 4
That's
straight
exactly
balls.
right.
But after having 6 straight balls, really, to start the top half of the second, he's kind of battled back here. Got a man on second now, 2 outs. And
Mr. Nick Sizemore is going to step in the box. He's playing second base tonight for Long County. Dason looks in. Fly ball to right field. Malachi Mullis is battling the sun, but I think he reels it in for the 3rd out.
That is just what the doctor ordered on that one right there.
So after a rough start to the top of the second, Dason settles in and gets 3 quick ones, and that will take us to the bottom half of the second inning here in Baxley, Georgia.
Back here at Pirate Field, bottom half of the second inning, Appling County leads 1-0 over the Long County Blue Tide. Jacob Gardner, designated hitter, up. Quickly working here, pitcher is for Long County, Joseph K-Mac, and gets a quick strike 1 there, bottom half of the zone.
Yes, sir. That call has been here all night, and I say all night. For the first 2 innings, umpire behind the plate has been very consistent with that called strike about knee-high.
I don't mind it at all. If you're going to call it, it's there at that bottom half of the zone, kind of iffy. Hey,
they know it.
Work with it.
Same pitch. Called
right
strike
there.
2.
1-2 now. Jacobs got himself in a little bit of a hole with this count. Got
Yes,
some work to do here.
Little 2-strike approach.
1-2 on the way.
Good
Down
take.
low, misses there.
Looked like a change-up.
That's a hard pitch to take, though. You
Very.
got 2 strikes on you. You want to battle, and that changeup really just ran out of gas there at the very end and died a little
And
bit.
you know that umpire's calling that low strike as well.
Goes up high and looks like he
And
tipped
gets
it right into the
right
glove.
into the glove. Ball looks like a big beach ball coming out there, and you can't do nothing with it. So that will be the first out here in the bottom of the second inning. Bring Grayson Hall up to bat for the Pirates. He's holding down first base tonight for us.
See what Grayson can do. Got nobody on and 1 out. Get something working here in the bottom half.
That is a good pitch. That was
It's a little look at
little
maybe
low.
a little lower.
Little low, yes. He's strict and he knows his call. I like it. Grayson's one of the younger fellas in the starting lineup. He fits the
him
one
off
that's
right there.
going to fall. They have no idea, and he's going to be safe at first. Hustle out the box, another
Hey.
one. Hey,
I'll
that's
take
why
it
you
right
hustle.
there. That's why and exactly right. And here's what happened. That second baseman, I'm not sure. He looked like he was playing double play depth, but there's nobody on. You know,
That's
he's playing
right.
way deep, almost on the grass. And with the sun and that little sawed off, if that's a wood bat,
he
it's
broke
in
it.
pieces.
That's correct. And, you know, general rule of thumb is the pitcher doesn't field anything in the air. So
And the first baseman was kind of caught. Do I go for it? Do I go to first?
Yep.
He kind of left it out, and the pitcher tried to go for it. And
So the second baseman is your shortstop on the right side of the field. So
Yeah.
he's got everything until somebody calls him off. Uh-oh. Almost got him leaning.
almost got him
Luckily, we
leaning
didn't
around.
see his best move.
Exactly.
Oh, we got Bo Grayson Peacock in. Right here, 1 out. Grayson Hall up first.
First pitch on the way to Grayson. Kicks and deals, swings high. Swings right through that one right there.
Fastball at the letters, I'm telling you.
That's the pitch that got Jacob there.
Looks like a beach ball. And coming in at 72, 73 miles an hour, you've got yourself convinced that you can catch up with it, and you can't.
So what Grayson can do here, he's got a man at first. On the way.
Hall
Hit
is
and
off,
run perfect,
right
right
up
up
the
the middle.
middle. Coach Zach Griffiths is going to hold him right there at second. So first and second, 1 out. Senior Harrison Simmons is up to
So
bat.
now we got the nine-hole hitter up, and hey, here's what happened. That worked out perfectly. You had like a hit and run on right there.
That's exactly
We're
right.
1 out. That's a perfect time to do it, man, at first, and man, right up the middle.
Now batting center fielder number 12.
Well
Harrison
executed right there, for sure.
Just sent it back where it came from and trickled in there.
That's right. So
Just center
first
field
and
for a hit.
second, let's see if we can push another one across. Back,
Ooh.
inside move, and just missed him.
And you got to be careful right there when you're a pitcher because you got to be careful not to declare at all. Because if
That's
you like
right.
you about to declare towards home at all, we're gonna get out of a double play situation.
We're going to get 2 free bags right there, but that was a very good inside move by K-Mac. He had Grayson Hall dead to
Oh,
rights.
he was dead. Ooh, just does miss down low with that one.
Hey, I'll tip my hat to the home plate umpire. He knows it. He knows he's got that line
I
drawn.
got my line. And that's what I like, though.
I do.
People want to fuss about that.
That's right.
Every hitter's a little bit different. It's going to raise or lower just depending, but he is very consistent on that lower half of the plate right now.
So 1-0 count here to Harrison Simmons. K-Mac's going to step off the back of the rubber, collect himself, and we're going to do this thing again. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Runners on first and second. 1-0 count to Harrison Simmons.
Pitch on the way, goes with that trusty breaking ball that he likes, and it misses outside. And so now here's the deal: you got a 2-0 count. You got runners at first and second, 1 out. You got a chance to really do something if you can be patient right here.
That's right, and look at that 5-6-0.
Oh, it is wide
I
open.
do not understand why your shortstop is holding on when you've got a right-handed hitter up. And it's not like your pitcher's not overpowering, so you're going to be, you got a big tendency to pull the ball right here.
And you want to hold him on, but this is kind of one of those things where, hey, look, if I'm going to pull this ball right here because, being way early on it.
If anything, I'm going to just, rule of thumb is pitcher that's not overpowering with a right-handed hitter, I'm going to have my second baseman popping in and out to keep him honest.
That's a good 5-6 lane highway right there.
My goodness. That's an interstate.
I'm not sure I could give him $1 million and make him swing on this 3-0 pitch.
Yeah.
1 out.
I'm taking.
Top of the order coming up, and he
That's right.
grooves.
Belt high fastball.
Man, and when you're at the plate, you're like, well, there goes my pitch.
Yes, sir. Hey,
but hey, 3-1 still a hitter's
that's
count.
exactly right. You step back into the box and you got just as good of a count, if not better. So he's still behind.
Checks his runner at second, kicks and deals, and
and a half check
swing. He looks to third, looks to second, and
ends up going to first.
Ends up going to first. Hey, you know what? Even though doesn't get a hit there and doesn't walk and
work just as good as a sacrifice bunt.
But hey, you give your leadoff man now a chance to get a single. It's going to score 2.
That's right.
And so that's one of those things. Yeah, you get an out, but it's a productive out.
That's right.
Strikeouts don't help nobody.
Amen. We've got decent wheels at both base paths right here. So, heck, pass ball. We've got 190 feet away now. Can push that one across. So 2 outs here, and Dason Griffiths steps back in the box.
First pitch to Griffiths is another breaking ball. Misses.
Oh, trusty.
He loves that breaking pitch.
Yes, sir. So 1-0 here to the Pirate leadoff. Another, I believe he's the youngest in the starting lineup, if I'm not mistaken.
1-0 on the way.
Fastball missed up.
It was at the letters, but right at the top of them. So.
That's right.
I think we got, what was it, maybe 2? Was it 2 freshmen in the lineup?
1 freshman, 2 sophomores.
I think we might be is it Colin a
Grayson
freshman?
And Colin, the only reason I know their age is they're the same age as my little brother, and they're in the 10th grade. So,
gotcha.
But Colin,
still some young ones
Colin's a baby. Colin he could be in the 9th grade.
I won't tell him you called him a baby. I'll just let him hear it for himself.
That's right.
Got a strike in there, grooved it in on the 2-0 pitch. He didn't like it, so we'll see what he does with the 2-1 right here.
Good hitter's count.
Got it right at the middle. Good play by the pitcher. He's going to take it and just throw it over to
There's 2 outs.
First.
You got to know your situation. So he tosses it over to first and gets the 3rd out, and that will do it here for the 2nd inning. Pirates still lead 1-0 going to the top of the 3rd here at Pirate Field.
Back here, top half of the 3rd inning, Mason. Appleton still leads 1-0. We've left about 3 runs out there that we could have had, but you got to keep playing baseball nonetheless. And looks like 8, 9, and 1
yes,
for the Blue Tide.
Oh, that's going to be Blake Holland, the first baseman, is going to step in the box for his first AB of the game. See what he's got in store.
Swinging at the first pitch, and that's over towards Malachi.
Yes, sir. He barreled up the 86-mile-an-hour offering from Dason. 1 pitch, 1 out, right into the glove of Malachi Mullis in the right center gap.
That's Long County for you, like we talked about right before the game started. You know, they swing at everything, man.
Hey,
and they're going
they're
to put
aggressive.
it in play, and that, you know, it can be hard to defeat that sometimes because
I love the aggressive approach early in the count.
Just a couple of shout outs. Got Lance Orvin and Connie Zachary watching with us. Appreciate it, guys. First pitch.
Called strike right down the middle. This is Cole Moss, the shortstop for your Blue Tide. Down in the hole, 0-1 quick. Squares around the bunt, fouls it off right into our home stands, or to the right of our home stands. So
almost a souvenir.
Yes, sir. Now Mr. Moss is in the hole, 0-2. Let's see if Dayson dials up one of those good breaking balls from the first inning.
So former Pirate Bryson Benton watching with us, and the Mayor Tim Vonador.
Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Mayor on watching the ball game today.
0-2 pitch to Moss. Fastball missed up. No harm, no foul.
Almost had a movie quote come out there. Just a bit high.
Just a bit outside. Just a bit high. 1-2 pitch here to Cole Moss.
Ooh,
and
my
there's that
goodness.
first inning breaking ball.
Go ahead and carve him up on that one. That right there is a beautiful
yes, sir.
breaking ball.
Gets him looking for the second out of the inning.
Got a lady gonna get some credit to. Alex Heron is watching right now, and you know who she has to put up with 24/7. So
man, if she ain't on your prayer list, add her to it.
Go ahead and do it now.
And I believe we're back at the top of the lineup.
We are.
A two-hopper back to Dayson Griffiths. Quick throw over to first base.
Hey.
1-2-3 inning. That was a repeat of the first.
Just what the doctor ordered there.
That's exactly right. And we're going to go to the bottom half of the third inning and hopefully throw up a couple more runs. All right, Pirate fans, we are back here in Baxley, Georgia at Pirate Field in the bottom of the third inning. Malachi Mullis is stepping into the box to lead us off here in the bottom of the third. See if he can replicate his first at bat with a good old-fashioned hustle single. So, quick fastball, caught the inside corner. 0-1 count here to Mullis. Changeup just missed a hair low and outside. So that'll even up the count 1-1. Called strike two on the inside corner. Fastball just snipped the corner. So Malachi Mullis is down in the hole quick. 1 ball, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the third.
Swing, hits that over to the right side. It bounced over the first baseman's head right there. I'm not sure if it was a sun or if it was a rock or.
Welcome to Baxley, Georgia.
Or if it was favor from above, but it went right over his head.
Yeah, that one, I do not know what that ball hit, but it hit a trampoline.
Crazy hop there, but hey, that'll go down as his second single of the day.
Yes, sir.
He got on first with 2 choppers. Hey, you got the leadoff man on now.
Once again.
Right. Leadoff feller's on.
Dawson Griffiths steps up.
Aaron Griffiths saying let's go Pirates, and Chris Acock saying go Pirates. So glad they're joining us, along with
quick
Ansley
pick off
Hickox
move.
Kayla Hunter on there.
Keep Malachi Mullis honest there at first base.
Malachi got some wheels on him. He can steal a base
Got
or
some
two.
sneaky wheels.
Pitch on the. Oh, we're gonna throw back over again.
Yes, sir.
Malachi says, "Hey, I didn't have to slide on that one." So he's got him a nice lead there.
He does. And the pitch.
Breaking
He's
ball, and he
off
goes
on
on it. Great pitch to run on, but
And a
he
great throw.
does not slide on that and is out.
Hey, great pitch
Not
and
sure
catch.
if he didn't think that it was going to be a throw or not, but it's one of those ones right there. If you slide, looks like you might have been in there.
You got a way better chance. Hey, good catch and release from the catcher. Hosed him. Hey, just tip your hat. Malachi, we got a slide on that one. So 1-1 now to Dawson Griffiths.
And going back to that play right there, Mason, you know, it's a great pitch to run on. You run on a breaking pitch like that, that's perfect.
There you go.
I think he just didn't think there was a throw there, being honest with you.
I don't think he did either. As Dawson Griffiths on the check swing called strike, so he's down in the hole. 1-2 here.
So in the first inning, you got one runner. He's throwing out the plate. Second inning, had him at second and third, and now in the third, you get your leadoff man on, but he
Gets caught stealing.
just gets caught stealing. So now
So 4 base runners.
4 base runners right there.
And 2 1/3.
And I think the chance, about 80% chance, if you can get that leadoff man to second, he's going to score.
That's right. Breaking ball that he just did not get to finish or couldn't finish. So that'll run the count full here to Dawson Griffiths.
But hey, you live and you learn. You got to shake it off. If you're Malachi or the Pirates, you keep playing.
That's right.
Fouls that one off over to the left
Dawson
side.
Griffiths takes the 2-strike curveball off of the third base dugout net, and we'll do it again.
Got him full, 1-0. Appleton County hitting the ball, just got 6 hits so far on the day.
He
Make it
fisted
7.
one right into center field.
Glad they play with metal, you know, the old metal bats right now.
Good BB core action. You had your outfield, you know, was giving respect to the 3-hole hitter, and it paid off for us.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, that center fielder last time, the Scud missile hit right over his head.
That's right. He caught the short end of a stick as he was doing his job coming in to back up the throw on the steal attempt, and ended up being a hit and run, and Dawson squared one up that got past him before he could stop and turn around.
Got a courtesy going over here for Griffiths over at first. Looks
So
like
now
again it's Mason Williamson, and now
here's where that being thrown out stealing hurts.
so now you got it. You would have had first and third probably, or first base and another run on there.
Exactly right.
Swing and a miss there on the first offering from
And
Patrick Crosby.
A grimace from Patrick Crosby as he came up after that swing and miss. So
He's all right.
hope everything's good right
A
there.
little tweak there. Sometimes
Yes,
you can
sir.
tweak your backside on that.
That's right. 0-1 here to Crosby as Williamson's at first. And he's
Third
off
and
on
a
the pitch. And the throw is just a tad high as Williamson does slide and
He
gets
does
up
slide.
under it.
Now I'm going to say this right here. That throw was a little off to the right. If that throw's on the line right there,
Got a
it's,
good chance to get that one too.
That's a bang-bang play.
This catcher's short and snappy, to the point, gets the ball out quick. So 1-1 count here to Patrick Crosby, the Pirate cleanup hitter. Mason Williamson moves up to second base on the successful steal attempt.
Misses outside with that breaking ball, 2-1.
It'd be nice to at least push that one across right there.
I'd love to see somebody take that breaking ball and just rope it down the line right here.
Square one up. I'm right there with you. 2-1 pitch.
Inside, misses. And now
Yeah.
here's the scenario. You got one out, you got a man at second, you're winning 1-0. You put up 7 hits, you got a 3-1 count, and it's a cleanup guy.
Yeah.
You want him to be patient, and really you can take a healthy cut at this pitch right here.
This
That's where you
ball,
want.
yeah, that's exactly right. If this ball is on a tee or if this ball is in your wheelhouse, stay within yourself. And very good discipline take by Patrick as the walk is just as good.
Well, just below where he got called strike 3 last time.
That's right.
So very, very good discipline on that.
And we're going to get a mound visit from what looks to be Long County's pitching coach.
Gonna step out there and see what he can say to his pitcher right here. Well, we got a quick second. Give a few shout outs here. Got Miss Margaret Redwine watching along with Shane Carter and Miss Lisa Beecher Sutton watching with us. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. Of course, got Chris Floyd out there watching. He can't be here today, but
Man,
hey, glad he's with us
that's
online.
right. Batman and Robin are not in the cave today. Wow.
That's right.
Neither one.
Would you look at that? So right now, for those of you kind of wondering what's going on, it is senior night, not just another game to kind of mark off your schedule. This is a must-win for Appleton County, not just tonight, but tomorrow as well.
Tomorrow night as well, but hey, we can't get that win tomorrow night if we don't get the one tonight first. So we're focused on this one tonight, and like you said, a big senior night, and nothing would be better than to go out with a W here for this senior's last home game.
So first and second for third baseman Aiden Livingston, one out. See what he can do here.
Singled in the 5-6 hole last time.
Up high with a breaking ball again. It's kind of like he just keeps going back to it. And I know you sit fastball and kind of adjust, but if he gets behind in the count, he's going to that breaking pitch. You want to think, you know.
You would think so. So hey, if you're sitting on it and that's what you want, and like you said, that is your game plan from the word go. Hey, lock and load and stay composed and barrel it up. So 1-0 count here to Aiden Livingston. You got runners at first and second. Only one out here in the bottom of the third.
Swings and hits it just over the coach's head down at third. He was sitting on it. Mason.
He was.
He was ready, and he was so ready he almost
he almost took Coach Griffiths with him. That'll even up the count 1-1 here. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the third. The Pirates are threatening with the runners at first and second.
Checks his runner, kicks and deals, swings right through
Looked
it.
to be a changeup.
Yeah, it looked like threw a changeup there.
Swung just over the top of it. So Aiden Livingston is in a 1-2 hole here.
Remind everybody, that first number you see in the bottom right-hand corner, that's the speed of the pitch for those of you interested in it. Kicks and deals a 2-1. That's going to be through that hole right there. Do you hold them?
You do.
I think you hold them.
Yes, sir. You've already seen they can
They got the relay down.
Yes, sir. They've got a good exchange between the left fielder and the relay man. So
you got a big fella coming up.
That's exactly right. You don't want to take the bat out of Jacob Gardner's hands. And another single in the 5-6 hole from Aiden Livingston. Over the years, I've grown to know Aiden as Mr. Consistency.
Yes, sir.
Not flashy by no means, but does all the little things.
And that's another scenario right there where your shortstop's playing so close to that runner at second, and that third baseman is like hugging the line. So
it ends up biting you because you're, like we said earlier, pitcher's not overpowering. So, you know, the defense is going to be more susceptible to the pull.
I would love a gap shot right here.
Hey, gap shot would be great. Just nice barrel. We need to stay out of the doubles.
Oh, high fly ball in the left field. We may have a play right here. Let's see.
Is on third, ready to tag.
And they hold him right here.
And a good throw from the left fielder.
And if you're Long County, that is exactly what you wanted.
That is a big win for Long County.
Just kind of give you guys I know it's a 1-0 game right now, but if you really look at it, Mason Appleton County's got 8 hits. It's a third inning.
That's exactly right.
8 hits. And 1 run to show for it right now. So we've left them on base and ran ourselves out of a couple of innings.
That's exactly right. So bases loaded right here.
See what Grayson Hall can do.
2 outs.
Kicks and deals and a.
Would you look at it? Another breaking ball.
I'm telling you, anytime he's in doubt, he's going to it. Are you going? Oh.
Yes, sir.
Pitcher looks in, gets his sign, checks over at his runner, kicks and deals the 1-0 pitch in the dirt. Gets stopped by the catcher. Now it's a 2-0 count. So fans have piled in here now. The home side is pretty well full. Good crowd out here for senior night, and Long County done the same. Brought some folks over here. Made the trip from big city of
Ludowici, baby. And the pickoff to third, something you do not see a whole lot at all anymore.
I mean, hardly not. If I'm not mistaken, they made a rule change. The whole fake the third, throw to first pickoff is you can't do it no more because they're like, listen, it ain't work.
There you go.
It's just wasting time.
And it's caused a whole lot more commotion than good.
2-0 on the way, swung and hit the center field. He was playing in, judging the ball, and played it perfectly. So just like that, Long County gets out of another inning, and Appleton County unable to do anything with a leadoff single by Malachi Mullis. We leave them
loaded.
We'll go to the top half of the 4th inning. Appleton County still in the lead 1-0. We'll be back after these messages here
back here
live
at
and
Pirate Field.
got Dwayne Rowe.
Top of the
leading it
fourth.
off. If I'm not mistaken so far, I'm looking out there at the board. I don't have Game Changer pulled up just yet, but I think we've only had one base runner from a walk.
That's exactly right.
So they've only gone through the order one time, and now you're at the top half of the fourth, and that's what you wanted. You want to be, hey, I'm seeing that they see me for a second time in the fourth inning.
That's correct.
You know?
But on the flip side of it, you can never complain about being, in control and winning the game, leading the game. But 8 hits, but only 1 run to show for it. Hop back up the middle. It's going to be a tough play. He's quick and barely gets him by half a step.
Man, bang play at first. He was hustling down the line right there.
Yes, sir.
And a great play there and got the first out of the inning. So
brings up number 22, Jacob Struble, the 3-hole hitter here for your Blue Tide. So get the big first out of the inning. But yes, 8 hits, but only 1 run to show for it. It hurts a little right there. First pitch. This is in the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 here to Jacob Struble.
0 for 1 on the day. 1-0 swings out off the glove of Griffiths, and that one will trickle through into center field.
That will be the first hit of the evening for Long County.
Sure is first hit of the evening for the Blue Tide.
Barreled up a good fastball from Dason Griffiths. Had eyes.
He come there ready to hit.
He did.
He didn't really wait and kind of get behind it, because that's the thing with Dason I've seen today, that he's kind of found a little bit of a groove that if he can get ahead of you, you're pretty much done for him.
That's exactly right.
So Edwards up at the plate. He walked his last time up.
So Struble over there at first. Thank you, ma'am.
1 out, man over at first. Griffiths gets the sign, kicks and deals. Fastball right at the knees. Yes, sir.
A good pitcher's call. May have been a tad low, but a pitcher's call nonetheless.
I'm not going to complain. So Long County got a little something to work with here. Got 1 out and a man on at first. Griffiths giving him a couple of looks.
Yes, sir. And the pitch. Looked to be a circle change, just missed low. So even the count up, 1 ball, 1 strike here in the top of the fourth. You've got Long County's cleanup hitter in the box. Long County just tallied their first hit of the afternoon. A quick pick off the first, and he gets back in there safely.
Had some close plays over at first so far today.
Between both teams, I think we've already hit double-digit pickoffs, and we're not even through 4.
Yeah. Well, and both teams know just how important this game is.
That's exactly right. Long County clinches the 2 seed tonight with a win.
Man, that's big for Long County. I mean, they've always been a scrappy ball club, and this is one, and I'm going to give a shout out to them. This is one of the better, and I would say better, just one of the best Long County teams I've personally been able to actually watch.
That's exactly right.
In person and see. And I mean, they always a tough ball club. Really, no matter what sport you play in, they're a tough ball club. You can never take it for granted, and they're showing that this year.
That's right.
Chance of the 2 seed here.
Exactly right. Good pitch.
Right there.
Evens the count up, 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Long County's cleanup hitter, Daniel Edwards. Like Jordan said, with a win tonight, the Pirates would stay alive and fight another day for that 2 spot tomorrow night in Long County. With a win tonight, the Blue Tide would clinch the 2 seed. So 2-2 count here to Mr. Edwards. The pitch from Dason Griffiths. Breaking ball that he does not get on top of, stays up in the zone, runs the count full here.
He better be glad that breaking ball was high.
Yes, sir.
You got the cleanup man up there, and that just hung up there at the top of the zone and just floated that way. So
it did. It didn't change many planes, if none at all. So 3-2 here to the cleanup man. Here in the top of the 4th inning, we got 1 out. Fastball missed outside. So that's a walk to Daniel Edwards. That'll be first and second with only 1 out. And still in the heart of the lineup right here is the pitcher, Mr. K-Mac, steps up, tries to help himself. help himself out.
If you're K-Mac right here, you got to say, hey, look, I got a chance to really to tie this thing up and maybe let the next guy behind me bring in another run here.
That's exactly right.
Give myself a little bit of relief out there on the mound,
This is the best opportunity Long County's had this game.
First and second, one out.
Squares around a bunt, maybe a little sacrifice. Pulls back for ball one. So it looks like Long County's going to play some small ball right here. Try to move the tying run and the go-ahead run both in the scoring position.
I've heard kind of two things. Hey, just don't see the bat when they square around the bunt like that, or, hey, I'm going to try to throw at the bat.
That's exactly right. Hey, they're giving you an out.
Take it.
Let's take it. But like you said, as a pitcher, pulls it back.
Saw him off there.
5-6 hole. Make sure we got to get one.
And we get it.
He gets the out at first. A very good play by Patrick Crosby as he was holding the runner on at second. He had to shift his weight quick. Ball was hit off of the handle.
Like he threw it off of one leg.
Yes,
trying
sir.
to get it over there.
Off balance throw. He had to go back to his right.
That's a big out right there.
But in the big picture, it worked just as good as a sacrifice bunt did.
Exactly.
So you've got the tying run 90 feet away and the go-ahead run 180 feet away right there at second base. So
got a designated hitter up now, Shannon Filkins.
Two runners in scoring position. Long County with a chance to tie this game and go ahead. First pitch to Mr. Filkins misses up and away. 1-0 to him.
This will be huge right here for
Man.
Dason and Appleton County to kind of get out of the inning
would.
here.
1-0 pitch from Dason.
This is outside.
Looked to be a changeup as well. It looks to be as if he's fallen off of that changeup and not fully committing.
It's one of those pitches you gotta go all out with.
You gotta throw it. You gotta throw it. Let the grip do its thing. So 2-0 count here to the Long County DH.
Catches the outer half on that one right there.
Yes, sir. Fastball, belt high on the outside corner.
And if you're Filkins right there, you just say, hey, that's not what I'm looking for. I got 2-0 count, but I just.
That's exactly right. 2-0 count. You're not going out of your wheelhouse.
Big pitch right here.
Very big.
Yes, sir.
Called strike on the inside corner. That 88-mile-an-hour fastball from Dason Griffiths. So Deuce is wild right here, Jordan.
Deuce is across the board, and if you're Filkins, he didn't like that call right there.
He did.
And I get it, but he is on top of the plate.
He is.
And so anything inside, you're looking at it, and you can say what you want to.
You believe it's inside, but
if you're on top of the plate,
it catches the inside corner. Yes, sir. Good pitch from Dason Griffiths.
See what he can do. Two's across the board. Here we go.
And the pitch.
Tried to get him a chase, I think, on that off-speed outside.
He did. He hammered him inside on that 88-mile-an-hour fastball, then switched it up, went low and away, and Filkins wasn't having anything to do with it. Runs the count full. He does have an open base to play with right here. A walk is not the end of the world right here.
No, it's not the end of the world. You'd rather get out of it right here, but
that's correct.
It's not the worst thing.
Fouls it off.
That right there is what you call wasting a pitch.
That is exactly right.
It's not what I want. I'm not going to put it in play, but I know if I don't swing, I'm going to sit on the bench.
That was that same pitch he took for a called strike, too. And I'm not sure if that registered off the bat or not, but regardless, one of the two, and I believe it might have been the pitch, was 91 miles an hour on the inside corner. So Filkins did a lot just to foul that one off. And ball four. Hey,
just missed on the outer half.
Like we said, not the end of the world. Would have liked to get out of the inning right there, but first and, well,
bases
you had first to open. So
it's like number 8.
Nick Sizemore. You're coming into the bottom half of Long County's lineup. Had an open base. Would have loved to save the extra pitches, but not the end of the world. You got to force it any bag now.
I know Dason's disappointed in himself there. He saw him kind of talking to himself, saying, come on now. And then Patrick comes in there and says, hey, look, I saw it. I get it. All right, bases are loaded, but There's a force in any bag.
That's
now.
exactly right.
Keep it on the infield. We'll get out of this thing.
Hindsight's 20/20.
It's a big momentum swing right here. This is probably one of your big
moments of the game.
moments of the game right here.
Yeah.
That's what you look for. Yes,
and
sir.
there we go. We're going back to the old trusty.
Hey, if it's working for you, it's working for you.
I agree. Don't try to fix something that's not broken. So 0-1 here to Mr. Sizemore.
Going home, going home.
Wow.
He's out. And he's gone.
He got thrown out of the game.
Yep.
He is ejected for leaving his
yes, sir.
feet.
You cannot leave your feet like that, and he is out of here.
Yes, sir. So Pirates get out of the inning, and Long County loses a starter.
And if I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to see who that was. It looked like Jacob Struble, number 22, which is going to be their left fielder.
And that is their 3-hole hitter.
That's their 3-hole hitter. That is a huge loss.
Yes, sir.
And he is out of the game on that one. So you cannot leave your feet. And it looks like we got a new pitcher on the mound.
We've got a new
for Long
arm
County.
on the mound,
So-
and you'll have a new left fielder as well.
So we got to make a change here. So, hey, we'll pause real quick and be right back with the bottom half of the fourth inning.
All righty, welcome back here to Pirate Field in Baxley, Georgia. We had an extended break there in between innings. We are now in the bottom of the fourth here, and if you're just joining us, in the top half of the fourth inning at the very end, Long County attempted to steal home. The Pirates did get the out, but Long County's player left his feet, therefore he is ejected from the game. So Long County now has a new left fielder, and he will bat in place of Jacob Struble, who was the ejected player. And Long County has a new arm on the mound, Mr. Geo Jackson. So a couple changes on the defensive side for Long as well, and something you do not see every day happen in the top of the fourth. And I believe we've got Mr. Jordan Ball. He's double checking the rules for us just to make sure we tell y'all the correct thing. But the left fielder for Long County has been ejected from this game for leaving his feet and will not return. Did you find anything, Jordan?
Got to talk to one of these umpires in between the innings and see if I can get their login.
Hey.
You got to access the rules that way, I think.
Wow.
I'm looking online.
So we're just looking to
We're
clarify.
going to keep Googling here.
That's right. So Bo Grayson
High
Peacock
fly ball.
pops one up. Second baseman calls off the first baseman and reels it in for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. That'll bring Harrison Simmons up to the plate.
And that's big. You know, you had bases loaded.
You
Okay?
did.
Try to steal it home. Have bases loaded. And I get it, being aggressive. That's what they are. They aren't going to
Trying
change
to
from who
catch
they
him
are.
off guard. You don't see it a lot.
But you get out of a bases loaded jam. You don't score anything.
And you lose your
Momentum
three-hole
swing.
hitter.
You lose your left fielder, your three-hole hitter. So new pitcher on the mound, new left fielder. Just going to throw a wrench and stuff.
A big wrench in the gears.
You got to take advantage if you happen to
You
get
do.
right here.
We cannot go silent here. So fastball missed up to Harrison Simmons. 1-0 here to the Pirate center fielder. Comes right back with a fastball down the middle for a called strike one. Harrison Simmons is another one of those Pirate seniors. He'll be heading to the big city of Statesboro, Georgia after he graduates, where he will continue his baseball career. He's going to toe the rubber for the Georgia Southern Eagles. See what his future's got in store. So as we were talking about that, fastball missed. So 2-1 count to Harrison. And right back with a fastball to even it up.
This new pitcher's really eating that inside half of the plate. Looks like it's trying to see the
Geo Jackson, I believe.
Geo Jackson on the mound.
He's got more velocity than the first guy as well.
Another high towering fly ball to right field.
In that awful sun.
That sun is brutal. If you've never been out there, I mean you don't really know what it's like. But about this time at night, it can
Eat
be
you
brutal.
up.
Really from 4 o'clock till now.
That's exactly
It's
right.
awful.
So 2 quick outs for Mr. Geo Jackson on the bump. 2 fly balls to the right side, one reeled in by the second baseman and the other taken in by the right fielder. So Long County keeps themselves composed after what one would think would be a huge shift in momentum, but tip of the cap to the Blue Tide. They've kept their composure. Mr. Geo Jackson's towed the rubber and kept them right in their lane as they've got 2 quick outs.
Really brushed him back there on Griffiths.
Man.
So 1-0 pitch. Jackson on the way leaves that one alone. Nice little breaking ball in there. Doesn't have a huge break to it, but a nice little breaking pitch.
A good get me over for a called strike. So 1-1 count here to the Pirate leadoff.
1-1 on the way. Does it again, an exact same result, Mason.
Yes, sir. Starts it at that front hip as you're taught to and breaks it back in the front door.
He's thrown that one a couple of times.
Yes, sir. 1-2 count here to Dason Griffiths. 2-strike pitch. Fastball up in the zone. Tried to get him chasing. As we've already seen a couple go down to the letter high fastball that looks like a beach ball. Dason does lay off of it, though, and we've got deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Ready just a bit outside.
I think he hit the bull. And everybody's going crazy here. Ladies and gentlemen, that was not intentional at all. That was a breaking ball that got away from the pitchers.
And you know he knows how to throw because he threw 2 beautiful ones
That's
back to back.
exactly right. So
just got away from him. It
That's
happens
right.
at times.
It does happen. It's baseball. 3-2 pitch. Fastball fouled off behind the first base dugout. It's going to go out into the middle of the track. So we'll do it again.
Umpire getting some new baseballs here.
That's right. 3-2 count here to Dayson, and this has turned into quite the baseball game to fill the role that they're both playing for. I mean, this is playoff baseball.
It is. The playoffs are now.
That's exactly right. 3-2 pitch to Dayson. Breaking ball that he fouls off again. He rolls over the breaking ball.
Just wasted right there.
As Jay Powers fields it and shoots a three-pointer back to Bo Grayson Peacock.
Nice little assist on that one.
Yes, sir.
I say let's do some damage with 2 outs. Let's go ahead and start something with 2 right
I agree. Oh, Gio Jackson's came in and took care of business as he does throw a very good 2-strike breaking ball as Dayson Griffiths double takes at the umpire, just making sure he wasn't called out.
Well, we've seen it happen before. You trot on down to first, and he says, you got to come back.
That's correct.
Number 1, Malachi Mullins.
So after a very well fought at bat on both sides, a two out walk, as I believe that's Mr. Jack Carter coming in to run for Dayson Griffiths.
And I'm going to go ahead and say something. Malachi has had 2 choppers right here, and I just saw a second baseman say, hey, look, be ready. He's hit 2 choppers
This
over
kid
here.
has came our way both times.
Got 2 singles out of it, so
2 good old-fashioned hustle singles.
see what he does here. Leaves that first pitch alone.
As Jack Carter is over there, courtesy runner for your pitcher, Dayson Griffiths, you can see Jack's kneecaps.
That's right.
He needs a little longer britches or a little longer socks. I'm just picking on Jack because I love him. He's like a little brother.
That's in the dirt and skips away.
Yes, sir. So 2-0 here to Pirate right fielder Malachi Mullis.
Now, I will say this right here. There's 2 outs, so Jack's got to have in his mind right here, look, I don't care. The moment I hear
That's
contact,
right.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
That's right. And we gotta do a little better job of reading that dirt ball out of the pitcher's hand. Just like that. And, hey, Jack had the right idea on that one. He saw the pitch leave the pitcher's hand, thought it was going to be a dirt ball, but catcher did a good job of thumbing up under it.
And right now, this is Jackson's first baseman. He's had 3 straight balls.
That's right.
So, hey, if I'm Malachi, you still got to groove me one.
That's 3-0 right here. This bat better not come to the zone.
He's worried about
That's exactly
the runner.
right.
I mean, he didn't do a good, better, best on that pickoff. He just said, I'm throwing the best one I got right here.
Yes, sir. Jack Carter takes the lead at first. Malachi looks. So, strike 1 at the belt.
Just does catch top half of his own there.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's not a bad 3-0 strike call. So 3 balls, 1 strike here. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ball 4. So Pirates have made a little noise with 2 outs. Is 2 straight walks, I believe. First and second, 2 outs. That'll bring up the Pirate catcher Dawson Griffiths, as he does have the power to put the Pirates up 4 right here and throw 3 on the board.
Dawson and Malachi have accumulated for 4 of those 8 hits we've got.
Yes, sir.
If I'm not mistaken, but
don't forget Aiden Livingston with 2 in there as well.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Malachi's 2 for 2.
That old
Aiden's 2
Mr.
for
Gardner over here keeping us straight with the Game Changer app, letting us
2.
know.
Man,
Tell you what, be lost without him.
that's correct.
So here we go. Got 2 on, 2 out. Number 3 hitter up at the plate.
That's right.
See what Dawson Griffiths. He's hit it hard twice.
Got to be careful right here. Just a little piece of advice. Usually in this situation, your first baseman is going to be playing well behind the runner at first, and he's lurking fairly close. So you've got to keep a back pick in mind right here. You'd want it to be on point because a ball down the right field fence would allow
1-0 on the way.
both
now,
runners to move up. As yes, sir. Pitch missed high. Run it 2-0.
And here's the deal. You got runners at first and second. You got 2 outs, but he's really, really worried about them base runners.
He is.
I mean, he's looking at him. He's taking 2 or 3 looks at him. He's thrown back a couple of times. And you see Coach Griffiths right here talking to him. He says, hey.
Be patient.
Hey, this is a chance for you to get your pitch right here. You know.
He just walked the 2 in front of you. Be patient. It's 2-0. You're way ahead in the count. If you get one you like, put a good swing on it, and if not, you're still ahead in the count.
I'm gonna have to talk to whoever's doing the game changer app. They didn't give Malachi 2 hits. I think the scoop on the first baseman bouncing over his head. It didn't touch it, but
if I believe I would have to agree with that. Technically, yes, it did not touch his glove.
It didn't touch him, and it just one of those weird hops.
Yeah, the play should have been made, so I'll have to agree. I can see both sides. So Malachi's 1 for 2 on the night.
If it's us, it's going to go in the air. If it's them, we're going to put a hit. So.
Sure. And the pitch. Called strike on the inside corner. I'll run the count. 2 balls, 1 strike here to the Pirate Junior.
See what he can do right here.
Yes, sir. First and second, 2 out.
Jackson looking in intently, gets a sign and comes set.
Throws
And back to first.
Just exactly. Not gonna say I said so, but I knew that first baseman was lurking a little too close for comfort right there.
He was trying to sneak in there and just sometimes they back off, but
that's exactly right. We had a couple plays like that in college. Oh boy, we'd have a field day.
2-1 on the way, low 3-1.
A change up, miss low. So
you know what? You got to be patient here and be okay with just passing that torch to the next person.
That's exactly right. You're going to pass it down to a senior, your cleanup hitter. So, hey.
Clean up for a reason.
A walk is not a bad thing in this situation as well.
But if that pitch is there, by all means.
Barrel it up. And that was it.
Off his hands.
It's going to be a tough play for the center fielder. He breaks,
he does,
and the ball gets
right
down. And the throw to third. He is thrown out at third for the 3rd out of the inning, but the run does come across before the 3rd out of the inning. So the Pirates will plate 1. It is going to be 2-0 as we go to the top of the 5th inning, and we will pause for the calls right here and be right back with you.
Top half of the 5th inning. Over halfway through here, Appleton County leads 2-0. They win the run category 2-0, the hit category 9-1. But
not real good at math, but that doesn't quite add up, does it, Jordan?
No, you think you got 9 hits, you got more than 2 runs, but nonetheless, you got 2 runs, and now a little bit more of a cushion.
That's right
for Dason out there.
I was about to say for a Dason Griffiths who seems to have his stuff tonight.
Steps in. Or actually gets a sign, kicks and deals first pitch swinging there by number 8 for Lone County. Going to be Nick Sizemore.
That'll be Mr. Sizemore.
I'm interested to see what happens here because I've seen different coaches do different things. You have a hitter like this get out, with Jacob Struble gone from the game now.
Yeah.
Do you put somebody in there as a bunt specialist? Do you kind of, you know what I'm saying? How do you handle that? He kind of swings and fouls that one off.
Well, if we're thinking about it, he really didn't. He doesn't have a lot to go to on the bench because Gio Jackson came in on the bump, so that leaves him 4 guns to play with right there.
Yeah, and you wonder how Jackson entered the game. Does Jackson enter into his spots? You know, it's going to be interesting to see how they did this. 0-2 on the way, got him.
Swing, get
with
a
the breaking
miss
pitch
on the
there.
breaking.
He is out.
Yes, sir. As he is sprinting down to first, hey, if you're a young ball player watching this game, that right there is a good habit to make. Swing, get a miss.
Don't look to see if he caught it.
That's
just take
right.
off.
Swing, get a miss. Take off.
Got some people commenting on here trying to figure out the rule. We're trying to figure it out too. They really try to crack down with the whole jumping thing. So I'm not sure if it's like a normal ejection it's the next game or not, but we're still going to try to do a little bit of digging and find out as Griffiths is here in the top half of the fifth. Wheeling and Dillon so far. He's got first man out of the inning, comes back with a breaking ball 0-1 now.
Let's see.
I'm on the way. Slapped over to the right side and right past the second baseman for a hit. So that is the number 8 hitter, Blake Holland, the first baseman for Long County.
I'm going to tap in
single for him.
Text one of my sources and see if I can't find out.
If you know people, go ahead and ask them. Fight number 42. That Cole Moss, number 9 hitter for Long County. This is where you'd love to not let them turn it back over to the top of the lineup. Go ahead and roll a pair as the Appleton County moves into double play depth here. Holding the runner on, got a little room down the third base line there as he steps off, and there's that low strike again.
So Long County tallies their second hit of the night. Hey. And as lopsided as the hit column may look, this is only a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah.
Cannot forget that with one of the scrappiest teams in South Georgia.
This is about where Long County started to kind of make that comeback the other night.
That's
on
right.
Tuesday and turned the game around, and they can do it.
That's exactly right. They started to play ball in the bottom of the fifth right here and flipped the script, and it's top of the fifth here in Baxley. So we'll see if the Pirates can hold on to this lead.
Looks in, the 0-1 on the way. Runner going on the pitch, throws down to second, is in time. A beautiful throw.
On the money throw.
Absolute beautiful throw.
If the throw isn't on the money, he's safe.
He's safe easily on that one. If that throw's not on the money. And here's the deal. He ran on a breaking ball, in the dirt breaking ball. I mean, he scooped and slung that one down to second.
Very, very good exchange. Quick release from Dawson Griffiths. Runner got a good jump, stole on a good pitch. Just tip your hat. Catcher made a great play, great throw on the money.
Long County, both people they've got on those hits, they've stolen both, you know. They was attempting to steal on both of them. So it's back at the top of the lineup now with Brennan Lee. Excuse me.
Number 40, I think this might be Cole Moss. This does
excuse me, they still have Cole Moss. My bad.
Yeah, Brennan Lee's on deck. In the 5-6 hole.
Side of base hit.
He's going to get through, and as the third base coach, as he puts his hands on his hips, you know that's a hard one to swallow right there. When you
send the guy, and it's a perfect throw.
And when your 9-hole flips the lineup with a base hit in the 5-6 hole, knowing that you just had a runner thrown out. Could be first and second with only 1 out back at the top of the lineup, but nonetheless, you dust your boots off and get back at it.
I don't think we have a number for this guy. It looks like number 2.
You looking at
the back of his jersey,
in the
trying
hole?
to see who's going to be in the hole. Oh, excuse me. It is. That's the right one. I was kind of getting excited and ahead of myself trying to see what's going to happen on that.
Runner's off on that pitch as well. Another breaking ball in the dirt. Throw down, not quite on target.
Nonetheless, Long County has 2 outs and a man at second now.
Yes, sir. Long County has not been hesitant about sending runners. So he swaps second base. You've got number 10, Brennan Lee, in the box. He is your Long County Blue Tide leadoff. So a hit away right here from tying it up. Or not tying it up, cutting the lead in half. I apologize. swing and a miss on the breaking ball.
It's a nice breaking pitch there.
Very good breaking pitch.
Still trying to.
My trusty source said he will find out. He's never let me down before.
Trying to find a rule book online.
Just missed.
Hey,
a hair outside.
That's not a bad miss on that right there.
No. If you're going to miss, that's where you want to miss. So 2-1 count here to the Blue Tide leadoff. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Pirates lead only 2-0 here in a very tight baseball game. And
to center field. Malachi are coming in together. He calls him off.
Harrison Simmons calls Malachi off to make the catch, and that'll be the 3rd out here in the top of the 5th as we cross the line, and we are heading to the bottom of the 5th. Nothing to do here in the top half for Long County Blue Tide, and we'll catch y'all after these messages.
Back here live at Pirate Field. Appleton County leading 2-0 as we're in the bottom half of the 5th inning. And looks like our number 9 hitter, maybe Harrison's, no, excuse me, not number 9 hitter, number 4 hitter, Patrick Crosby, at the plate and just swings and just trickles that one down the first base line. And Mason, from what I'm seeing from you right here, I think you got a little bit of an update on Mr. Jacob Struble for those Long County fans. It's going to be a big, big impact really going the rest of this game. From what I can see, probably the next 2 games.
Yes, sir. As we talked about earlier, they are really cracking down, and we will update y'all as soon as we get updates that roll in. But this is coming from a trusty friend, and I quote, coming from an umpire I just texted. He said, this game and the next 2, so the remainder of this game and 2 more ball games. So Long County will lose what looks to be their everyday 3-hole hitter and starting left fielders for basically 2.5 ball games.
So can't play this game, can't play tomorrow night's game in the first round of the playoffs game.
He'll be out for game 1 of the first round of the playoffs.
Good take there on 1-2, now 2-2.
And that is the current update, and if it does change, we will let y'all know. But as of right now, that's the most accurate update we've got.
Yeah, and I'm like I'm saying, 2-2 on the way of the dirt, 3-2, but like we were saying, that's something they're cracking down on, and we don't really have a replay of it. You go back and watch the game later. I thought he might land on his head there for a second.
That's right, and as you say that, I just got confirmation that the reason it's this game plus 2 is the umpire ruled it malicious to the head. So, as you said, very dangerous for both parties. That's correct. I mean, I understand. Yes.
So long fly ball to center field. Center fielder giving chase
Tracks
to it.
it down.
Camps under it for the first out of the inning. Aiden Livingston steps up to the plate now.
Now batting third baseman number 11, Aiden Livingston.
Had the ability to play with a couple of Livingstons in my day, and he fits the bill Has the Livingston look to him, I go ahead and
Livingston walk, Livingston draw, Livingston everything.
say. Even a swing reminds me of a Livingston.
That's exactly right.
Nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely not. Some of the finest people I've had the pleasure of coming across in this life, and
0-1 on the way.
Thankful
Just
to
catches bottom of his own.
call them my friends. So Aiden Livingston down in the hole quick here, 0-2.
Oh, 0-2 pitch on the way to Livingston, and breaking ball leaves it alone. Gio Jackson doing his second inning of work here. Got some questions coming here on Facebook, and yes, Taffon, this ejection is this game and 2 more. Just updated that. 1-2 on the way. Looks like it maybe missed outside, Mason. Not sure on that. Looked like a good pitch, but the catcher was set up a little outside. 2-2 on the way to Livingston in the dirt, now 3-2. Kind of the same thing that happened with Patrick Crosby.
Yes, sir.
Got 2 strikes on him and worked the count back full. But like you said, that's the was he trying to be malicious? No, but the action turned out to be. You know what I'm saying? When he went and leaped.
That's right.
That's just one thing. They just said we can't do it.
So, and I just got another update coming from an actual head
3-2
coach.
swing and a miss. Got him chasing.
Aiden Livingston goes down on strikes. And I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We're just trying to get this ejection squared away, and we want to give y'all the correct information and still stay in the game right here. But I just got an update from a head coach, and she stated that any ejection in GHSA is this game and 2 more. So,
wow,
a big loss for Long County.
Big Jacob Gardner at the plate now. Appling County got a run with two outs last time. See if we can maybe kind of
yes, sir.
Kind of roll the dice and see what we can do.
I believe Jacob Gardner's already He's already hit a big flyer too this year, so he's got it in him.
I think it's time.
I do too. We're due for one.
We got the wind blowing. Looks like it's at center field out of that flag. Looks like it's blowing towards the left field just a little bit, maybe in some. But
let me tell you, you will take any help you can get here.
The inside corner on the 2-0 fastball looks like it caught it. 2-1 now.
2-1 here to Jacob Gardner. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Pirates do lead 2-0 here.
There it is, right through the 5-6 hole.
A rope lined off in the 5-6 hole for Jacob Gardner. As that is his first hit of the night, and that'll bring Grayson Hall up to the plate. So, like Jordan just previously said, hey, we got one across with 2 outs in the last half, and let's see if we can't do it again this inning.
Swings at the first pitch and skies at the center field. Center fielder coming in, still coming in, and has it.
He makes it the play for the third out. It's going to send us to the top of the 6th as this game is cruising right along.
right, back here live, top half of the 6th. And still getting a little bit more clarification here and there on the ejection that took place earlier. And do want to clarify something. We don't think he was malicious in his intent. Want to make sure that's clarified. But it's just a simple fact of that. It's more of a safety
for his
thing
safety,
for his safety,
for the catcher's safety, but more or less for his safety. It's just like the targeting rule in football. And Jordan, you're more of a football man than I am, but the targeting rule is yes for the offensive player that's absorbing the hit, but it's also for the defensive player, lowering the crown of his helmet and could cause problems for him.
And just like that, we watch football games, and I kind of hate the targeting rule. I'll put it out there like that.
I agree.
Well, especially in college. Professional, they kick you out the game, whatever it is. But college, they still learning.
That's right.
I would say they don't get paid to play, but now they do.
Now they can. And
but
quick 0-2 count here.
I will say this: I don't think they're trying to target. I don't think he's trying to be malicious.
No.
But it turned out to fit their term for malicious.
Mm-hmm.
But I hate it for him. It's going to be interesting.
That's right.
To see what happens.
0-2 count here to Dwayne Rowe. As a swing and a pop up to third base, or right behind Aiden Livingston. Patrick Crosby calls off, makes the catch for out number 1.
Here's what we were wondering what was going to happen, and now Jacob Struble looks like he's been replaced. I can't say it for sure, but there's 2 Strubles on the team, and another Struble's coming in a spot. So
and
probably
in a small South Georgia county, I'm going to go.
I don't know many Strubles.
Family.
I'm going to say family.
Yeah.
We might get some clarification.
I believe.
Brother,
twins. They're
twins.
They're twins. What are the chances? What are the odds?
Well, if one gets out, just go grab the twin and put them in the game. That's
Why
what
not?
say.
Or heck, you say the one that got thrown out was Seth, and you replace him with.
Yeah, vice versa.
Yeah, vice versa. Pull the good old twin trick.
When in doubt, grab another Struble and put him in the game.
That looks just like him, sure. So, quick 0-1 count to Seth Struble, the twin.
He had a good hack at that one.
Of Jacob Struble, yes, sir.
He fouled it straight back, which means he's on it.
Yeah, that's
good
what they say.
Good time and everything else. Just a little bit under, it looked like.
So, if you're just joining us here in the top of the 6th, a quick pop out to begin this inning.
No, nice breaking pitch. Just couldn't squeeze it back there behind the plate.
Big brother couldn't hold on to little brother's breaking ball. So
you don't know if it's going to be a strike or not, but sometimes on that you can see strikes not get called because they don't get caught. It happens.
Yeah, simply you got to catch the ball first. So 1-1 here to Struble. Fastball fouled off over the first base dugout. Fastball was on the inside corner, just a tad late on it, but nonetheless, Seth Struble's coming off the bench hacking. I admire it.
I like it.
Yes, sir.
He's taken several healthy cuts so far.
Aggressive approach.
Ready to go. So the 1-2 on the way. Big breaking ball, just
that one
catch.
Caught Dawson Griffiths, and the home plate umpire is going to trot out and give Dayson the ball as he was coming towards his big brother to check him out, make sure he's good.
Yeah, this is it's one of those unwritten rules, kind of a respect thing. The catcher and the umpire take care of each other. You'll see an umpire take a foul ball or something like that, and the catcher just kind of
That's exactly
give
right.
him a break. Might have a sister or family member said, hey, they are twins. So, hey, thank you for the clarification on
and
that.
Long County fans, thank you for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it. We do this. We love doing this for our Pirates, but we love doing this for all of you that come play us here and make the journey.
For the kids, man.
Yes, sir. We love high school baseball.
For the kids.
And
that's what it's about.
If you can't make it here, we love for you to support your hometown team as well.
Exactly. 2-2 on the way.
Very good breaking ball.
Good battle by Struble.
He got him.
Hey, he came in off the bench and battled. And
I'll give it to him.
Fought off a couple of pitches and fouled him off.
He fit the 3-hole hitter role.
He sure did. He sure did. So now looks like Daniel Edwards with 2 outs stepping into the box. Jordan Struble tuning in said, I'm the older sister. So thanks for tuning in to watch your twin brothers play ball. Thank you for joining us.
quick ball, 1-0 here to the cleanup hitter, Mr. Edwards. And he throws about a 56-foot fastball.
That's a little league fastball.
Yes, sir. 87-mile-an-hour, 56-foot fastball. Cool.
That'll work.
Yes, sir. So the 2-0 count here to the Long County cleanup hitter.
Lower half of the zone, and
yes, sir.
Little lower than what we've seen called a strike. And I'm gonna go ahead and give this umpire credit. He's
Man.
been on it tonight.
I'll give it. Yes,
he's ran a very, very good ball game, and he has been very consistent.
Very tight ship. So yes, sir.
There it is, 3-1.
Called strike one, and
looked like Mr. Edwards was hoping for a walk. Kind of did what our cleanup hitter did and took for a walk, and he said, "I don't think so."
That is right. So 3-1 here to Mr. Daniel Edwards. Ground ball to Aiden Livingston at third. Throws across the diamond for the third out. And that will send us to the bottom half of the sixth. Nothing to do here for the Blue Tide in the top half of the sixth. And we'll go to the bottom half. The Pirates have a 2-0 lead. And we'll be right back after these messages.
Pirate fans, we have a 2-0 lead here over Long County. The bottom half of the sixth inning, we've got 8, 9, and 1 coming up for Appling County. Going to be Bo Peacock.
Yes, sir.
Off.
Senior right here to lead us off. Fastball called strike on the outside corner as Jackson gets ahead quick there.
This is his third inning of work, and he's
yes,
hadn't really been intimidated. He's just come out here throwing
That's
strikes.
Exactly right. Bo Grayson's going to flare one into shallow right field for a hit. Senior tallies him one on senior night, so
nothing wrong with
we'll
that.
Take it, yes, sir. Goes down as a.
He just and really, when you look at it, that ball was in the lower half of the zone and it was on the outside corner.
So he went with it.
So he just went where it was pitched, and sometimes you just hit it where it's pitched, and you're gonna have a lot of success.
That's exactly right. Don't.
You get ground balls when you're trying to roll up. You pull an outside pitch, you're gonna roll over it, and all kind of stuff. So
you try to do too much with the ball. And
got
in steps Harrison Simmons, another Pirate senior. So Pirates get the leadoff runner on as Jackson.
It throws it away to first. It's going to be a extra bases, one if not two. He's just not getting to the ball.
Yes, sir. Good call by Coach Griffiths right there. He's
don't run yourself out of it.
That's exactly right. We've already ran ourselves out of what could have been maybe 1 or 2 more runs tonight, but here in the bottom of the sixth, Coach Griffiths is playing for an insurance run, and we sure don't want to make that first out at third base.
I'm going to give one of the ladies I graduated with a shout-out, Taisha Williams, joining us online. Ooh, that was close right there.
Another inside move to second base is they about got us one time with it, and that's the second or third time they did it tonight. So something to watch in Long County tomorrow night as well. Make that mental note.
I would not mind having this same umpire crew tomorrow, to be honest with you.
I agree.
Fantastic job. And
Coach Griffiths looks like he gave the bunt sign right here as we are definitely playing for that one insurance run right there at second base.
You really don't realize just how big that run is. You're going
It's
to the top
huge.
half of the seventh after this. And,
Yes, sir.
3 outs is all you need, but you have that insurance run. It really just lets everybody take a deep breath.
I agree. Get that runner 90 feet closer, and then you've got a big insurance run only 90 feet away with the top of your lineup coming up after this. So,
a little meeting on the mound right here. And if you're the catcher right here, what are you saying?
hey, if he's going to give us one, let's take one. Let's cross one bridge at a time, baby. Throw strikes. He can't bunt balls.
That's right.
So,
And then it's like you say, you can go out there to bunt it and things like that. You throw it at the bat, kind of, hey, let them do it. But if not, you end up walking a man, not having an out.
That's right. And a walk in this situation wouldn't be awful for him. As he gets it down, a good bunt by Harrison Simmons. The throw.
It's away. It skips away.
And Bo Grayson Peacock is going to come in and score with no throws. So,
and I'm going to go ahead and say something real quick. Long County did not see right there. We scored a run on that, but Harrison saw the ball get away, and Mason, he made a move towards second. He turned his body and kind of jumped like he was going to second. That's all it really takes.
yeah.
He started walking back to first, and the first baseman has the ball and does not do anything.
Wow.
I think Long County's coach was trying to point it out to him a while ago, but that is a little bit of a break that you got to be careful with.
That's exactly right. So a huge insurance run right there for your Appleton County Pirates as they take a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the sixth inning. 12 hits and only 3 runs to show for
It's
it.
crazy, ain't it?
Still a little lopsided, but I'll never complain about being ahead.
If you told me before this game started we'd have 12 hits, I would have to guess we'd have 6-7 runs at least.
I agree. So,
Hey, nobody out, man, at first. You put the ball in play, make them make a play, and it
yes,
work to
sir.
your benefit.
Good bunt by Harrison Simmons and just a
Do it
throw
again.
in there by the catcher. Off on the pitch. Called
And
strike.
he's out of there.
So Dason Griffiths squared around the bunt just to protect his runner at first. Called strike on the pitch, and the catcher throws the runner out at second as he attempts to steal. So a quick shift in momentum right there as we go from no outs, runner on, leadoff hitter up to no runners on, 1 out, and now we're behind in the count as well.
See if we can capitalize and get something going here.
Another
Hey, 2 breaking balls.
breaking ball, yes, sir. And not only does that clear the base paths for the Pirates, but that puts Gio Jackson back in the windup where he's the most comfortable at.
Well, you have somebody on base for him is when he's
That's right.
really struggled out there. Other than that, he's kind of
Fastball
been in a
at the
groove
knees.
like this.
Fouled it off right behind us over our noggins. So 0-2 count here to Dason Griffiths.
And I want to give this little catcher for Long County some credit.
Man.
This sucker right here, I mean, Kenny Pickens he's been excellent behind the plate.
I know another Kenny Pickens has got a pretty good arm and on point as well.
I hear you. He kind of reared back on that one, coming about 79. It looks like.
Yes, sir.
80. He's been kind of living around the breaking ball zone in the
He
60s
has.
and all, and kind of reared back and fired one there.
Oh, Kenny Pickens. It's pretty good stuff right there. So 0-2 count hitter Dason as Gio Jackson winds up in the pitch. Breaking ball hit the shortstop, 2 hopper, fields it cleanly, throw across the diamond, and that will be your second out of the inning right here. Dason Griffiths trots back across the field to the dugout as Malachi Mullis will step in the box for what we think will be his last at bat of the night. Hopefully. So we've got a
nice flyover right here.
yes, sir. Very, very, very shallow.
Wanted to make sure they were seen.
That's correct. As the home plate umpire actually paused the game for a split second. Is he circling back around?
I'm not sure. Malachi swings at that one, and
I'm not going to lie, Jordan, that was pretty neat.
Game Changer has him at a 1-2, 1 for 2 on the day with a walk. So we'll say it's 1 for 2 on the day with a walk. Here they got him with a hit, game changer there, but nevertheless wants to get a hit here with two outs. And like you said, Malachi, in the back of his mind might be saying, hey, it's the last time I get to hit here.
That's right.
Got to win 2 more ball games.
I agree.
Or two ball games, this one and the next one.
Got to win this one and the next one.
Outside, misses with that one, 2-1.
I'll be honest with you. Pirates hang on to this one. This is a big one as we travel back to Ludowici tomorrow night for the rubber game, and they're not an easy team to beat at all, and they're especially not an easy team to beat at their house.
At their place, yep, 3-1 now. Pitch on the way to Mullis from Jackson. Malachi
Called
stares
strike
it down,
at the belt. Yes, sir.
And he didn't like it. That's fine. But now you got to protect.
That's
Anything
right.
close, foul it off.
3-2. Full count here to senior right fielder Malachi Mullis.
Payoff pitch on the way, swung on and wasted off to the left
Fouled off behind the hitting facility over with the vehicles.
side.
Hopefully it didn't catch anything.
If it did, there's a couple of body shops around here that will gladly fix it for them.
Yes, sir.
Jackson gets the sign. He's going to do that payoff pitch again.
Yes,
to Mullis.
sir.
It's
We'll
on
go
the
at
way.
it again.
Kicks and deals.
And misses high for ball 4. So
Malachi had a good senior night so far. 1 for 2 or 2 for 2, however you look at it, and you scored.
1
2
for
walks.
2. 2 walks. That's a quick little remedial math. I think that's a 750 on base percentage.
Now batting catcher
I'll take it.
number 10,
All day, every
Dawson
day.
Griffith.
And twice on Sunday.
So we can do right here. Got a runner on, 2 outs.
Junior catcher Dawson Griffiths steps in the box.
Catcher for the Pirates. In the dirt. Good stop.
Kenny Pickens being a wall back there.
Picking it, man.
Long County's got him a stump behind home plate. He has been a wall. He's did a very good job tonight. Tough kid.
Malachi got a decent lead over there at first. I wonder if Jackson's going to kind of give him the look right here. Like I said, every time he gets a runner on, it's kind of happens. They throw it down to first.
Pickens keeps him honest on the back pick right there. So
Malachi back easily.
yes, sir. 2 balls, no strikes here to Dawson Griffiths in a very, very good hitter's count. So like you said earlier, Jordan, we're looking for 1 pitch right here. And if it's not it, and that was it.
That was it, and he just did miss it.
Fouled it off right behind him. And like Dawson got caught earlier, I believe Pickens got caught on the arm right there.
Be a 2-1 count now after the
Foul ball.
foul ball. But, hey, he just, like I said, just did miss it. Jackson comes set, kicks and deals a 2-1 up high, misses.
Runs it to a 3-1 count.
Like we said, Jackson's done a great job for Long County. He's come in here and, if I'm not mistaken, maybe given up 1 run.
That's correct.
Is what I see so far.
I believe.
Oh, that one skips away from the catcher on ball 4.
That'll be a wild pitch on Jackson. So Pirates do have a couple quarters in the merry-go-round right here with 2 outs as we're fighting for 1 more insurance run.
It's like number 8 for Appling County, going to be Mason Williamson. Check it in one more time for Dawson Griffiths over at first. Patrick Crosby stepping in to the box today. 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Taking a couple of good hacks, but looking in his first hit of the day in no better time than now.
I agree.
Said he got another insurance run there at second. 1 man in score position, another one over at first.
I do apologize. I believe that is, as we have been updated, is that Joseph K. Mack behind home plate now? And we have been.
Check and see.
I believe it is.
Wrong.
I believe Miss Struble is keeping us straight right here. We appreciate it.
Not the first time I've been wrong.
Hey.
And I appreciate it.
And
Ms.
it won't
Struble.
be the last. Yes, ma'am. We
Can
do
trust
appreciate
her. She's
that.
got a good name. Her name's Jordan. So we'll
just like
we'll
you.
Go with
there you
go
go.
with it.
Yes, sir. And I do
We
believe
appreciate that.
she is correct, as the other 1 was hiding behind his chest protector, so thank you, ma'am.
1-0 on the way, and the dirt good stop there by K-Mac.
So, as all the praises as we were previously given to Mr. Kenny Pickens, we do apologize, and Mr. K-Mac, they are now all yours. So, jam up job, brother.
I think what happened is when Gio entered the game, he probably entered for Kenny.
There's been a lot of switching up for the Long County Blue Tide
Trying to keep up with it.
Yes, sir.
The 2-0
and the snap there. Throw right back to second base, trying to catch Malachi sleeping.
Jackson gets a sign and deals a 2-1. Crosby
takes it
turned
for
a little bit on that one, but
called strike two. So Deuce is wild yet again. We've seen this a time or two tonight.
I swear, if you're in the dugout, I was going to say you take your hat off and you start rolling it.
Yes, sir, or you start taking 2 fingers to the bill.
They're not superstitious. They're just overly cautious.
That's right. Gio Jackson comes set, and the
back
pick
to
second base.
Shortstop had to reach back to grab that one right there, kind of moving with him.
Yes, sir. So we'll do it again here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning as the Pirates have already pushed across 1 insurance run.
2-2 pitch looks to be on the way. Inside with that one, it missed. 3-2.
So
now you can put a quarter in the merry-go-round and let the runner start a little early right here.
Yes, sir. The runners will get a small head start, so Long County infield.
And I've actually seen a pitcher kind of go pick off somebody on this before.
That's right. I agree. So everything's going across the diamond as Malachi
right
Mullis was not off.
First baseman backhands it. Good play over there by Blake Holland for Long County. A little backhand. He says, hey, I'll take it myself. So
yes, sir. So that will
3 unassisted on that one.
Yes, sir. That'll end it here in the 6th inning as the Pirates do add 1 insurance run. So it is 3-0. Your Appleton County Pirates are on top, and we'll be back for the top of the 7th right after this.
All right, back here live, top half of the 7th inning as Appleton County looks to wrap things up here against the Long County Blue Tide. They got a 3-0 lead. If you're just joining us, Jordan Ball and Mason Parker here with us for senior night here in Appleton County. A must-win senior night. They want that 2 seed. They got to win tonight and tomorrow.
That's correct.
Real quick, Griffith's back on the mound for the 7th inning, and I'm just going to go run through this real quick. Dason, 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, no runs, no earned runs, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. So a very good line, and just what head coach wanted out of his starter tonight.
So that'll bring Joseph K-Mac up to the plate. As Joseph K-Mac started off the game on the bump for the Long County Blue Tide and ended up behind the dish, and he's did a jam-up job on both. He held Appleton County to, I believe, only 1 earned run, and then has done a jam-up job behind the plate as well. So
comes back with the about 82 on that one.
Yes, sir.
Grooved in.
Just caught the outside corner. That'll even things up here at 1-1.
Long County's just going to be looking to do anything they can to get a base runner right here. 1-1 on the way, taking up high.
That's right. As
2-1.
As we've been complimenting Long County as well, I will tip my hat to freshman Dason Griffiths, as he has had his stuff tonight. So
any jam he's found himself in, he's found a way to work himself out
that's
of it.
correct.
2-1 on the way.
2-1 here to K-Mac. It'll be fastball.
He's been hitting, I know earlier in the game it was showing around 89 and things like that. It looks like towards the end of the game, whether it's he's getting tired or he's just kind of taking some of it off trying to hit a spot.
That's right.
He's hitting it.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Joseph K-Mac. Dason Griffiths with the 2-strike pitch. Fastball that is fisted to Grayson Hall at first as he pitches it to Dason Griffiths. And Dason Griffiths misses the bag at first base, so Joseph K-Mac will be safe.
And I'm going to go ahead and say something right here. He was about 3 foot away.
I agree.
From the first baseman was about from the bag, and Dason's running towards it. And then when you look at it, and that was a great call by the umpire. He was on top of it.
I agree.
He missed it.
I agree.
But that's one of those where, you can take it yourself. If you can ever take the throw out of it, take it yourself.
Yes,
go ahead
sir. Yes, sir.
But
Less moving parts.
Less moving parts, the better.
I agree. So,
but hey, nobody hurt right here.
That's a
you
good learning situation
exactly.
from like you said, no harm, no foul moment. So, Long County Blue Tide do have a base runner to lead off the top of the 7th.
Hey,
and
they got him on.
This will be Mr. Shannon Filkins, who's
Lefty.
been filling the DH role tonight.
Real close to that plate.
Yes, sir. And if I can get trying to get a number on the courtesy runner at first base, I believe that's number 25, which would be Mr. Stephen Wyatt. Help me out, Jordan. I do lack in the eyes a little. Called strike. Throw over to keep him honest a little. I've got it. I see you. So 0-1 here to Mr. Filkins.
Does look like 25 Stephen Wyatt out there. If I had to guess, that's
yes,
what
sir.
I'm going with. This might be 2, 4, 6.
And doesn't get it on the back
Doesn't
end.
get the 3.
So we do get the lead runner at second, and we get that big first out here in the top of the 7th inning.
We want to remind everyone to be sure to stick around to honor our seniors. The ceremony will take place immediately after the game.
So 1 out. If you guys heard that there on the PA announcer right there, but there will be a senior recognition. So please stay tuned as we going to keep streaming that, I believe, Mason.
Yes, sir, I believe we are. Honor these seniors and stick around and support these fellas as well. So
Nick Sizemore, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Stepping to the plate, number 7 hitter for the Blue Tide this afternoon. Swings at the first pitch.
1,
6, and
3.
that's your ball game.
And that'll do it right there as the Pirates do shut the door and live to see another day, as one of the best baseball games of the season will be played tomorrow night in Ludowici, Georgia. They will be playing for the 2 seed, ladies and gentlemen.
All comes down to this.
They do. Pierce County has clinched the 1 seed, so Long County and Appleton County will play for that 2 seed and at least the first round of the state playoffs at home tomorrow night. Big game for both teams and a huge game for your Pirates.
Yeah, I know some people have been asking in the comment section, hey, we'll be streaming this ball game. As of now, the ball game tomorrow night, I do not believe we will be streaming it live, but we'll give you an update as soon as that game is completed. But, hey, nonetheless, Appleton County does what they had to do. They got to win. And their destiny is still in their hands. They're in control. So they win tomorrow night. They are the 2 seed, and Appleton County looking to do that tomorrow night. Going to be an interesting game. And, hey, shout out to Long County. Their fans traveled over here.
Yes, sir.
They played hey, listen, we out hit them 12-3, but they played a great ball game.
I agree with you.
Only 3-0.
Huge shout out to Long County. Scrappy bunch, and like we were talking earlier, one of the better Long County baseball teams I've seen in probably a decade. Whatever they're doing over there, they're doing it right, and it's paying off.
And I want to go ahead and take just a second. We have several people from Long County listening, and people talking about what's going on. To Jacob Struble, hey, you know what? You're in the moment. You're in the game, kid. And I hate that it happened. The kid's a competitor. He's your number 3 hitter. He's a competitor. He's just trying to get home. I get it.
I agree.
But, hey, you know what? Hey, to you, shake it off. Best of luck to you, and come back to that next game, which you get to get in there and, hey, do some damage and have some fun. So
Yes, sir.
that's
I
the way
agree
look
with
at
you
it.
right there. It's hard to swallow that pill of that additional 2-game suspension just for
Yeah.
a reaction.
Yeah.
It's simply jumping, but hey, it's in the rule book, man. And a big shout out to, I believe, his big sister for keeping us straight tonight.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Hey, look, I stand corrected, and I'm okay with it. So
Hey,
thank you.
that's exactly right.
Thank you, Jordan Struble, for keeping us straight out there. And to all of you guys listening tonight, we sure do appreciate that for y'all watching and with us. And they're getting ready for senior night.
And while
right
we get
here.
ready for senior night, we do not want to go a broadcast without thanking our sponsors that make this possible for us. As the big man, Jamie Gardner, he had a vision and he capitalized on it, and we just try to play a small part in that. So thank you to Jamie, and then thank you to all of our hometown sponsors as well. Hey, if you need anything, shop local. If you need a doctor, go see a local doctor. If you need a bite to eat, go eat local.
Yeah.
Hey,
Exactly.
it's one big circle, baby. It's one big circle, and we're all here for each other.
And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, these businesses in Appleton County,
Man.
they're fantastic because they get hit up a lot.
They do.
You know, and
Every
they're
sport,
giving.
every season, and
They're
and
giving people,
that's
and
exactly
we
right.
appreciate it. You look out here in this outfield right here, see all these signs up.
Yes,
Here
sir.
comes softball season or football season or middle school sports.
It'll
You see it
roll right
everywhere.
there. That's correct.
They're great people. So hey, look, you see these sponsors, go tell them thank you by visiting them and letting them render their services to you and all that. But I got a couple things I'll roll through real quick. Looking at it tonight, big man tonight, our catcher for Appleton County, 3 for 3 on the night.
Hey.
3 for 3 comes back with Dawson 3 for 3, 2 RBIs, a walk, and I had a great ball game and a couple of other. Aiden Livingston with 2 hits. Bo Peacock, excuse me.
Bo Grayson, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
2 hits as well. So Malachi coming in there with a hit. Big Gardner up there with a hit. So hey, Grayson Hall has one as well. So they rack up 10 hits on the night. Only 1 error for your Pirates. No runs on 3 hits for Long County and 3 errors. And Appleton County wins this game 3-0. Big game tomorrow night, and I believe that game's going to start at 6 o'clock. I think it's 6 o'clock is scheduled
Yes,
for
sir,
first pitch. So
so-
hey, if you get a chance, I know we're not streaming it, but if you get a chance, go to Long County.
That's
Make the
right.
trip.
Go to Long County, support our guys, or tune in to 96.7, the Big Wolf, I believe it is.
Yeah, they'll be over there broadcasting that on the radio. So
Yes, sir.
please go ahead and do that. And hey, look, it takes a village. So hey, we
It
appreciate
sure
y'all
does.
tuning in to us. We're going to go live with senior night here in just a second. So please don't go anywhere.
Please stay with us for this big night for these 4 seniors right here. They've dedicated a lot of time and a lot of sweat and probably a few tears along the way.
Seeing some of these comments right here and things rolling in, and that's the way us Jordans are. Any Jordan you meet, that's kind of how we are right there. He says, hey, Jordans get me wrong sometimes, so thank y'all for broadcasting. Hey, no problem.
Yes, sir. And I believe that Mr. Wells is saying that Struble was their other top pitcher as well, and he was all ready to go for tomorrow. So
Our mentality is no matter how you go down, next man up.
that's
Let
right.
it roll.
And it looks like Long County has that. And shoot, I'm ready to watch tomorrow night's ball game. Best of luck to both programs.
So, hey, we are getting ready for senior night. They are almost ready. Before we do that, we talked about a ton of sponsors, Mason, and let's go ahead and recognize these people, let y'all know who they are, and we'll be right back to recognize our seniors. Appleton County wins 3-0.
Yes, sir.
Back after this.
All righty, welcome back here. And we are streaming a little longer than usual tonight, and this is a special night here for Pirate Seniors as we are about to begin the senior night ceremony for our 4 seniors on the baseball team. Mr. Aiden Livingston, Malachi Mullis, Bo Grayson Peacock, and Harrison Simmons.
4 seniors. They have put a lot of work and time and effort into this Appleton County ball club, baseball team, and we very appreciative of all their hard work.
Man, this is a bittersweet moment.
Number 11, Aiden Livingston.
First senior you see stepping out of the line towards home plate is Mr. Aiden Livingston.
And Lisa Livingston, and he has 2 brothers, Nate and Easton. Aiden plays third base, and he also pitches. In addition to baseball, Aiden likes to hunt and fish. He is an active member of the First Baptist Church Youth Group. Aiden will graduate cum laude and plans to attend East Georgia State College in Statesboro and transfer to Georgia Southern University, where he will study engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, number 11, Aiden Livingston. Next, we have number 1, Malachi Mullis.
Second senior you see stepping out, kissing his mama and shaking his daddy's hands. Senior right. Mullis.
Got a good mama. Keeps them straight.
Man.
Mariah, Miles, Myers, and Melody.
They got a whole baseball
He
team.
plays outfield and
A few more they could have starting 9.
For sure.
Good people, though. Good kid out there, both of them. Aiden and all 4 of them, really, you know.
Yes, sir.
Good kids, good young men.
Malachi is a member of the Baxley Church of God B Students Youth Group, and he enjoys hunting and fishing.
That's your
That's one of
member of
mine.
your youth, isn't it, Jordan?
That's one of mine.
Few colleges, but it's currently undecided on his future plans at this time. Ladies and gentlemen,
Some nice
number
gifts are
1,
given out there. As you can see, it looks like
Mullis.
a jersey for them to have and a baseball bat.
Yes, sir.
I think there's one more thing out there. I'm not sure what that is, but maybe a little plaque of some sort.
Next, we have number 25.
Next senior
Bo
that's
Grayson Peacock.
up here is Bo Grayson Peacock. You got to give Mom some love and a flower. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And
Bo
Dad
Grayson
goes in
is
for the
son
slick
of
kiss, and
Kevin and Keisha Peacock.
Bo Grayson yanks
Gets-
back.
Two
Gets
sisters,
denied.
Valerie and
Yes,
Bryce
sir.
Peacock. Bo plays right field and second base for our Appleton County Pirates. He attends Spring Branch Baptist Church and is a part of the Edge Youth Ministries. In his spare time, Bo enjoys hunting and fishing and spending time with his friends.
And loving every
He
day.
plans to attend the College of
Living
Coastal
the life. They don't
Georgia and
realize they
run
live in the
business.
life right now.
He will join his sisters in Brunswick so they can cook, wash his clothes, and do all of his homework for him.
That
See,
old boy.
sounds
See?
like Bo's already got this life figured out.
He's got it figured out.
He's ahead of the game. So that's Mr. Bo Grayson
got,
Peacock there for you.
Some comments coming here. So Miss Suzette
Last
Daniel
but
saying,
not
hey, 4th
least, we
period
have
loves
number
Malachi.
12,
Way to go.
Harrison Simmons.
And I'll go ahead and tell y'all listening online, if you got something you want to say about one of these things, go ahead and put it in the comments.
Yes,
This is
sir.
something they can go ahead and look at.
That's right. This is
Tell them how
uh,
much you appreciate them and all that stuff.
this is about Pirate baseball, but hey, this is their special night.
Harrison has been a starter for the Appleton
Live it
County
up.
Pirates
If you got a
for
good
all
memory,
4
share it in the
years of his
comment
high
section
school
like
career.
Jordan said. And
As a freshman, the
the
Pirates
final
were reaching
senior you
champs,
see
and he was
stepping forward is
2019
Mr. Harrison
All-Region
Simmons.
Honorable Mention. As a junior, he was the 2021 All-Region First Team Outfitter. This year, he was voted most
I'll
popular
go ahead and
by
say
his
thank you
senior
to
class.
Daniel
In his spare
Wells
time,
on the line.
Harrison
And
enjoys
told us he
hunting,
appreciate us doing the
he
broadcast.
attends
We
Spring
appreciate
Branch
all you guys for
Baptist
tuning in,
Yes,
Church
sir.
especially you guys from
Edge
Long
Youth
County.
Group.
Long County, that's
His
exactly
future
right.
plans are to attend Georgia Southern University to continue
Tell you
his
one thing I like,
academic
every
and
single one of these
baseball career.
kids are
Ladies and
involved in
gentlemen,
sports and all that
number
stuff
12,
and good
Harrison
grades and all
Simmons.
involved in their churches too. Great to
That's
hear.
right.
Great to hear.
Great kids,
Again,
great
thank you guys
families,
for waiting
raised right.
and honoring
Man,
our
that
seniors.
just
Go Pirates.
Makes a good night at the ball field. And that's senior night here in Appleton County.
We
It's
want
4
to,
Pirate seniors, and
Just want to remind everybody while we got a chance, hey, great ball game by Appleton County, Scrappy Ball Club in Long
Man,
County, and hey,
very
they
good
got to do
ball
it again
club.
tomorrow. So
That's
6
exactly
o'clock
right.
in the big city of Ludwig.
Ludwig right there. And hey, like Jordan said a while ago, another big shout out to Long County. Thank you. Hey, fans are class act. Got a Scrappy Ball
Yes, sir.
Club, and thank you for the Long County fans that tuned in to keep us straight tonight. And we'll see y'all tomorrow in Ludwig, Georgia.
All right, thanks for tuning in. We're out.